and we're going to bust a hole in the blockade so we can get back to the planet's surface to save my men. That's the basics of it. We're gonna need like maybe 2 pilots, maybe 3 to help bust through the munificence.
Gee, where'd those 2 pilots go?
I don't know. They probably left.
Say like, oh, I want to do it.
I'm pilot trained, qualified.
That's the word. If anybody would like to volunteer to pilot. Is there anybody? Yes, Nexu.
Do they have control over the planet? If so, how?
They have... It's not... I wouldn't really say they have control over it, just it was a surprise attack and we were getting new men in, but they shot down the transport barges with the new soldiers in them, so... We're just fighting them off, they're not invading the planet.
Copy.
So, would anybody like to volunteer to be a pilot?
Yeah, I will. I have been qualified for this type of stuff.
Alrighty.
Oh shoot.
Shit, exquisite.
Hey, Nexu?
Yeah.
So, our ex-commanding officer just private messaged me, what is this about CIS?
What is it about CIS? Something about Corellia, and they have our men. We need to break through them, so we need some pilots to take out simulators.
He's talking about us, like, leaving, going...
get yourselves ready.
To the
I'll get the ships on dock.
Oh, yeah, that was just a joke. That was just a joke.
So, you can get yourselves ready,
so
get ammo and stuff like that. Pardon if this seems kind of
No, don't spoil it, Johnson. Ocelot's going to do absolutely nothing, and he's going to be a very loyal Republican.
No, but I'm just saying an Ocelot joke, you know? Because he defected.
Well, I already left the thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
To paraphrase.
That was a joke.
Alright, because I was like wondering why the fuck was it so quiet this entire time?
Actually, the thing that we said was a joke. The thing was, we were just gonna leave anyways. Because it would kind of be awkward being the fucking 41st.
Guys, slow down, please. You're leaving me behind. I need to fly.
Get the fuck out of 41st then. It's shit. Come on.
No, he is, cunt.
We already left.
Well, then who are we leaving? Who's he leaving behind then? Who's he leaving behind?
No, the frickin' Bravo frickin' texted, private chatted me, what is this about frickin' the CIS?
Oh yeah, no, that's just me leaving. Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you correctly.
Is my sniper friend helping with the event or something?
Yes, he's helping me for this first part.
Oh, what's that?
Except there's a problem, all the LAATs and fighters are gone for some reason.
That's why you probably docking and such. Also, I just now remembered that the ship showed up as errors for me despite the fact that I haven't gotten back fully updated.
Oh, knee legs!
So I'm missing something. The Y-wings are here, though.
Briscoe, you missed jump pads.
Yo, wait, what are these 2 errors? What are these things in the main hangar?
Oh god, did you leave them? I keep telling...
Yeah, these are the shitty lats.
Oh my god.
What are the shitty lats?
You guys... I did not.
Do they fire rockets? Is that why they're shitty?
Because we're not gonna risk getting this lat blown up. So
we're not leaving.
I don't understand why ARC needs an LAT when we have a Spec Ops LAT specifically for both.
This is an OG one. I love it. Please use this more often. Thank you.
It's because ARC are the special boys, and they're better than everyone else.
We're not flying.
What's wrong with the special ops lat if you guys have your own lat?
Because they're so fuck. Oh, yeah.
What is the deal with that?
Right.
I can't see it, so it's
idea.
to fly.
I'm in the
I'll fly it.
For some reason.
I don't know why. There's like everything. We're not going yet.
For some reason.
Oh shit, we're leaving? I should probably head to the fucking...
We're not leaving as soon as the hangar
I
opens.
know! I think...
Oh, getting ourselves...
Yeah, Fox.
It's gonna be a space battle.
Huh?
Fox, you should probably get...
Alright, I'll dock this lat up.
What do you want?
Just fair warning, I'm going to go fighter duty for bomber protection.
Aren't we all being fire duty?
Well, we got bombers, and since there's some munificence, I'm assuming we're gonna need some bombers.
Wait a minute, you're doing a fucking space battle?
Spark about that. He
I'm assuming so, because he said I need some
Alright, troopers, get yourselves ready. We're not leaving yet. Get ammo, get blockades set up, i.e. this is permission for staff members to build blockades and, like, build barriers.
Okay, we're not leaving.
Because this is gonna be a little bit of a fight before we're able to get off. One of the pilots get the lat and put it in one of the hangars to keep it safe.
If you can't dispense your fighters,
it was just. I think our lat is just Spark's idea.
I don't like it. I mean, mainly because I can't see it.
I'm gonna go get some ammo.
I don't know what I'm missing. Like, I don't like. That's the thing. No one has told me what I'm missing at all.
Oh, we're not changing maps. Apparently.
Not yet.
Yeah. No, like, I think we're blockading the ship.
Blockading what? What are you talking about?
They said get ready. We're not getting in a lat. They're parking the lat.
Yeah, we're not getting in a lat just yet. We will. We're gonna have a space battle, and then we're gonna get in the lat.
All right, boys, rounded up in the front of the hangar. We got a little bit of a fight coming.
Why? If there's gonna be
from
fighters...
what my scouters have said, that about 2 munificents, maybe more, maybe less.
How many?
Yourself some ammo and be ready.
Hold on a second. Let me tell the guy something.
Wait, how many munificents?
2. We got 2.
I'm gonna grab 100 grenades. And about 40 grenades.
That's not...
I don't think he understands.
What?
About the situation we're in.
We're punching a hole through a blockade that saved these men who've been stranded because of the
I'm sorry.
dock bar.
That's exciting me.
What?
So I'm like, you realize though that in order to make repairs to the Y-Wings, we need to land the bombers, and if there are droids swarming this main hangar, it's not exactly the safest place, and repairs are already going to take a long time. So that's going to postpone it even longer. And he's like, then we'll just clear out the droids. And it's like, you realize that's not how things work. Like, I say stuff like that. I understand. I'm like, oh, you know, English, you know when to talk. I say stuff like that as a joke. Because I know it's fucking stupid.
We're only going to use the bombers for a little bit. We're not going to destroy the ships. We're just
going to
So
he's like you realize you need
then you're going to leave.
You need interceptors. You need interceptors to take out
if you're a good pilot,
fighters and fighters to take out bombers. Well, interceptors are just anti-fighters. Fighters more so playable as possible.
This guy right here, can you let us in CT?
Yes, I can do that.
It's again set up.
Yeah, just make your name CT private, numbers and names box, right?
Okay.
And then go to the whitelist.
Anything else?
CT.
Yes. CT private, then like you can do like just same thing in 41st.
There you go.
Whatever you do.
Yeah, and now all the cool kids are out of 41st.
Well, exquisite.
All the cool kids.
That was a burn.
Yeah.
That was throwing some shade. Also, barricades. We probably have some turrets on board.
There we go. Oh. We do have turrets on board.
Why do you have 666 in your name, you fucking edgelord?
Cuz.
Don't push.
Wait a minute, next... Fuck are you?
Oh, replacement. Bro, so he said 41st. His last thing was 41st is gay. And I have to go. That's his last.
Yeah,
word.
look in the in-character chat.
Also, press F4 and go your job.
So...
You should be good. And quickly run the fuck up here.
And you just go clone
yeah.
trooper.
I can't become clone heavy.
Alright, pilots. My tacticians have set me a plan.
CT.
From what they see on thermal and electromagnetic scans, they have 3 waves of droids. They're gonna have maybe some drop pods, a gunship, and then there's gonna be a last exhausting force. Once those 3 waves are complete, you will get in your bombers and you'll hit the blockade. Once those 3 waves are over, they won't have any droids left.
Oh,
so
fuck,
after the 3rd wave, I'll call you down.
Oh, that's boring, dude. That's the worst thing.
2 or 3 times, a couple bombing runs, and then you'll come back, we'll get in the lat, and then we'll go. Am I understood?
That's the dude. That's the most boring thing for people. I hate when events do that. You should do this is the reason why I hate ship battles is exactly this. The way he's setting it up is so that we're gonna have a okay, let me explain things, please. What's gonna happen is waves of droids are gonna come. The battle's gonna take place on the Venator. Battle on the Venator's over. Then guys go in bombers. But since there's only like 3 people who are gonna fly, everyone else is just gonna be here doing nothing.
Alright, anyways, here's the plan. We should strategize. So, let's meet Discord, strategize for quick.
Wait, what?
We said. We don't need.
I'm gonna go open the main hangar bay. Oh wait, nope, never mind. Next to you can go.
This makes no sense since we have giant cannons at the.
Alright, and I'll go open the main hangar. I'll get the bombers on dock and we'll head up and get the hangar.
Cannon ships that are operatable, but we can't engage in ship-to-ship combat with them. What? Instead, we're just gonna fight them on the
ship battle. What do you mean we need to strategize? This is a ship battle.
Here's the plan we have. Wait, shh. Yeah, give us a
Get naked, run around, shoot your guns.
Plan that's needed.
I was saying that we can like have 2 guys over there with fucking one of our sniper.
I don't know if you guys want to spread out, then we can. I mean, we can do some spread out stuff. I guess hit them from. Yeah, that actually sounds good. Get some guys posted near the smaller pods, that like little divide there. That might not be too bad.
See, this is why we left.
You heard
41st.
it, boys. Spread out.
This is exactly why we left 41st.
And then so that way we can hit them from a couple sides. Well, a bit too late.
You two, go to the left. I'll go to the right. Move it, troopers. Double.
Alright, be ready. We got the main hangar opening. Watch. They shouldn't know we're here yet.
They shouldn't know we're here.
Then we should send in a huge bomber force with ships as backup. What is he talking about?
They shouldn't see us just yet. We're not. We're totally.
You can detect ships coming in and out of hyperspace. You can't tell them in hyperspace or where they're going or where they're coming from. But you can detect a moment a ship pops in hyperspace. You can be like, yeah, they're there.
Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah.
You see the left. You see our map, right?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, go to the opposite one.
I'm taking that the Y-wing that's closest to me. I'm just gonna nab that.
I'm on the left.
Where are you?
I see you right there. Like right next to
the... Call Fox to get Duck to you. Also, go over there.
I like how we purposefully open the main hangar base so we can have a battle.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, those are... Yeah, actually, they're pretty far.
Yeah, those were close. Fuck, I was just
Duck,
not falling
me.
back. No, they got that too fucking close.
Why are you shooting me, freaking Duck?
Hold position here, hold position here. Fuck are those things?
Why? They just keep appearing and then disappearing. It's like there's some kind of magical entity that's controlling them, and he might have fucked up on the thing that he played.
Hold position here.
Okay.
Oh shit, there's the magical entity right there. He just happens to look just like the mage.
Reloading. Cover me.
Johnson, why are you saying this in Discord?
Cover me, moving up.
I don't have my grenades.
Frag out!
There you go.
Droids are terrible accuracy. They haven't hit any of us like at all.
Oh, they hit me a few times.
Yo, make sure that people clear line of sight for my gun. so I can do more damage than, you know, people in the
And I runs in like Roy Jenkins.
I'm joining him. We're all joining him.
What the fuck?
Charge! Death before destruction! Hold position, you fuck!
Who's down? Who's down?
What the heck? An explosion.
Don't run at the enemy. You know how stupid that is? Hold your position. Hold your ground.
Every time Exquisite uses the flamethrower, my game decides to kill itself.
That's me too. He freaking got like when I first got on.
Our position's too far back.
I have no ammo anyway.
Yeah, go get.
Alright, the droids are clear. Push back.
You realize no one on the ship wrecking Dixon, you're gonna get branded as a coward for this?
Who?
Here's the thing, right? At that point, like, what they did wasn't really... It was pretty fucking stupid. Because here's what I'm trying to say, right?
Oh my god, no.
Oh my god, hang on.
Our position was a pretty good, we had
Oh,
a pretty
no!
good position.
I got fucked.
I stopped it with my face.
Oh, fuck.
You did! That was actually really good timing.
I stopped it with my face.
Oh, I should have gone in the Y-wing and bombed it. No, that would have been too risky. It's too
Guys,
far.
I stopped it. Guys, I stopped it with my face.
You caught it with your teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
You should be.
I caught it with my teeth. Okay, I'm actually gonna go back.
You don't need to reload the turret.
I know, but I like doing that a lot.
Reload the turret.
Nah, dude, these things have so many shots on the power cell. The whole entire gun is the ammo. That's a vulture. I don't have eyes on, he's behind.
I actually found the server map, so I just started messing around.
Alright, go get your Y-wings, get your Y-wing. You fucking idiot!
The one. Yeah, but they're bombers. Alright, hang on. Can someone get in my gunner? Can someone get in my gunner seat?
There's gonna be a gunner.
Go up and hit the ship with a couple bombs.
I'm gonna have a huge target.
That's enough to weaken its armor.
I'm a gunner. I got you.
He's gunner. Be careful, because I know.
Don't worry about the vulture droid. Have one
keep
bomber
moving,
worry about the
boys.
vulture droid, and you other two go.
I don't know how to
That's
fly
what we
this.
have fighters for.
Hold on, can someone tell them to hold so I can get a gun?
Whoa, did I scrape against something?
I'm the best damn pilot you ever seen.
Alright, we'll get the ship, we'll get the LAT undocked.
You can press R, I think if you press shift,
Alright,
the droid repairs the thing. Yeah.
Loading through the LAT.
Yeah, it's doing something.
It repairs the ship, I think.
Didn't do
That's
anything.
not our ship, damn it.
I think it goes up to another,
This turret really is for shooting at the back, right?
photons. What the heck?
Oh, shit!
What the fuck? What? I didn't...
What did we hit?
Nothing! I just blew up.
Alright, ready!
What?
Why did we blow up?
He turned the munificent and it, he turned the munificent hit you. I'll bring all the people back. I'll bring all the pilots back.
I missed everything Seymour said. Could someone just summarize it?
Basically, he turned the ship around and hit all the
Why
pilots in the air.
I got the fucker down.
Exquisite respawn. Alright, get on the lat. Let's get out of here.
Y-Wing, just fly down with us. Just keep flying.
We escort copy.
What?
Y-Wing can escort us.
You can take off as soon as you're ready. Go.
I got that fucking thing down right away.
Turning that ship around, by the way, it was pretty funny. Tell him, yeah.
Just stay on my tail, alright?
Wait a
Well, I'm
minute,
not
did the
flying.
pilot forget to close the doors?
Can't feel it. You can't close the doors on There we go.
We got life support in our suits. We got 7 minutes.
7 minutes to die.
7 minutes
till we
to
die.
die.
Yes, till the
Yeah.
life support fails, and then we run out of oxygen, and that's when you'll start. Then that's when your breath will begin like tightening up. Like that's when the oxygen will start getting thin.
Yeah, but we had no air there the entire time, and I'm pretty sure that lasted around 5 minutes. So
Yeah, no, that's why I hate on-ship. That's like one of the reasons why I hate on-ship battles is that we always do it in the main hangar bay, but the main hangar bay is always open.
I mean, a way to solve that would be to time it for 5 minutes.
Okay,
then,
I know how to fix the problem.
And then just start.
You guys remember the that one episode where the fucking on the 41st goddamn Venator where like droid pods started like being launched and they were like attached to like they didn't like hit inside it, they were just like attached to the fucking ceiling. Dude, they do that at the droid drop pods and they just like start dropping down from those drop pods.
Yeah, that's what they had. Those things were tough. Those things had really good armor. They
but
had decent shielding. They didn't have any weaponry though. But no, like straight up, those things like sometimes those things could change their course really quickly and then just like ram into another ship and be perfectly fine.
Dang.
So long as they got like the spear point in.
It's like
no, it didn't have guns in the very front. It didn't have guns in the very front, in between the claws.
What was that? What was that one episode where where there were like these ships that crushed freaking pods?
Oh fuck, that was the same thing, wasn't it?
Oh no, that was the same ship because it could latch onto things and those the claws or the jaws or whatever you want to call them were just so tough they could just
be right back.
Could break through anything.
Yeah, that's I think that's the episode.
That's why they had a nickname with them. Hang on, let me Google this. Because I saw a video on this recently that was like explaining all like.
Oh yeah, fuck. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's like the episode where freaking all of Wolfpack got killed.
Well, a huge chunk of the 104th Battalion, and then that's when Wolfpack became their official thing and changed their colors from sort of a more grayish maroon to a darker gray, or from a lighter blue to a darker gray.
Yeah, that was like to signify, hey, yeah, most of our squad is gone.
Yeah, it's the Droach class boarding ship. Hang on, just be quiet for a minute. Pod Hunters. That was the nickname. Pod Hunters, because those things would cruise around during battles and like open up pods.
Like imagine like a pilot's like flying around during a fucking battle. And you see like a bunch of clones being thrown at a fucking pod. Dude, that'd just be scary to watch.
They also got the nickname Juicers.
Oh, dude, that sounds fucking terrifying.
You know what's
it's manufactured by the same people who made the Droidicas and the Tridroids. The
those fucking religious cunts, you know, there's those religious cunts who want to eat fucking meat.
Ooh, it was expensive. Okay, for reference, a TIE fighter costs 60,000 credits. A B1 cost about 2,000. A Vulture droid is 19,000. The draw class boarding thing cost 43,000 credits.
Wow.
Say no.
Okay, so Amos, here's the
plan.
I'll go scout ahead and tell
only EM not working on the event.
What the
aren't the CIS's model of the B1s? Aren't the CIS
event will be
the B1s
free build? So once you get to
the
point you're supposed to defend, you're gonna be allowed to build anything you want.
Isn't like the version of the B1 that CIS uses like a Chinese knockoff?
No, like. You are allowed.
They're made by the Trade Federation.
So use them wisely.
On Geonosis. They're various factories. They're not like a knockoff. What happened was in episode 1, after that sort of highlighted the weakness of the droid having a hive mind, and then so they're still called the B1 battle droids. There's just different variants. So it'll be like might be B1 Mark II, B1 Mark III. Or something.
Merry Christmas.
I think what he's trying to say is
okay, so something's going on. I'm really missing something that I have on the other.
B1 version 2.
Like, does anyone know what I could be missing?
B1 version 2.
Like, this is all like
B1
like
Windows Live edition.
It's really nauseating to look at.
Well, for me, it's
like
B1 Windows XP.
Wait, because we have that model.
Fucking like B1 starts up the Windows XP.
B1 Apple.
Oh fuck! I got a blue screen.
A blue screen?
Everything's
imagine Tactical Joy like trying to say something like it's about to fucking shoot Commander Cody.
Model Arc instead of model
no, sorry, no, Obi-Wan Kenobi, with the fucking AT, but no, it gets like a blue screen and shuts down.
Okay, what am I missing? Because my textures are all screwed up.
Windows 98, B1s.
Oh.
B1s uninstall Windows and they crash.
No, stop for like actually. What the hell's going on? Like everything's like black and white stripes for me.
The server just crashed for me.
Same.
Yeah, I did too. It's
Dex knows how to crash.
It was the event map base. You know, the one with the fucking ravine and shit.
No, that's not my issue. Is that I just can't see and I'm missing something because on my other computer I can see. So I'm missing something and I don't know what it is.
What games do you have?
I got Half-Life 2. I got the entirety of Half-Life 2. 1, 2, 3. Or
You have
1, 2, and
Counter-Strike
Lost
Source?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's the problem. It's Source. You need Source for most of these things.
So do I have to buy that game then?
You probably... No,
There's a way to get the files. There are ways to get the things, but you just gotta search the source files.
Yeah.
Was he missing Counter-Strike?
Yeah, he's missing Counter-Strike.
I don't have Counter-Strike either.
Yeah, you just need the files.
Yeah, they said they put some files online.
Did
so
everyone
people
crash?
Yeah, we all
Not
crashed.
yet. I'm still connecting the client info. Something.
Well, I'm gonna disconnect and then reconnect.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the map to do change again. So
I didn't crash. What the heck?
Yeah, you didn't crash.
Wait,
I'm okay.
did you all crash or something? Oh
no,
yeah.
nope. I just crashed when I loaded in.
Yeah.
Oh god, Spark's on the server.
What's wrong with Spark? He's always on the server. He's always been on these servers.
What's wrong with Spark?
Like how?
He's
Like
annoying.
what's wrong? He isn't a jackass. Keeps to himself.
So this is what we're gonna do as soon as we get on the ground. By that, when the map changes, I'm gonna go scout out ahead. But once we got our ammo shit dealt with, we're gonna strategize here a bit.
Good chance to strategize, yeah.
Because I want to see what we're dealing with, and whatever we're dealing with, we can probably find a way to flank them, or just advance on them in some way. Oh, server's coming back up.
Sorry, what?
Server's up.
Okay.
That's fast.
Please, no. Dang. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, okay. So, he's like, Bravo's like, why are you leaving? I understand Johnny Johnson. Yeah.
Who leaving? What?
Me leaving the 41st. So Bravo's asking me why I left.
Honestly, if I were you, I'd just say that. Well, because I ain't finding fun at 41st. Because again, I'd like to point out, some cases in some battalions, there's not really a lot of fun. And you and me kind of agree to this. Like, yeah, we can just form a squad. Because I ain't like fucking want to become a battalion some shit. But no, I just want to have fun. That's why I want to form a
DC's
squad.
cool as shit.
Hello.
Okay, Marmo, I think we talked about this again. We do stuff different.
The fuck is up with your mic?
Sorry, you just went up really close to it.
Yeah.
Sound like you shoved it down your throat.
It's like this.
Yeah, Snipper, we have an event.
Nice, what's the event?
The server crashed though, so.
Oh, you guys still do the event though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hop on.
He's playing Big Iron on his hip.
Was that Big Iron on his hip
Yeah,
I hear?
yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Fucking, why would I have that on in the background?
You heard it, motherfucker.
I play a lot of Fallout 4. Sorry, New Vegas. You can't fucking trick me with that shit.
Yeah, you can't bamboozle the bamboozled.
Oh my god.
New
Did
Vegas
you just say you can't bamboozle the bamboozled?
No.
Right.
You've been bamboozled by
Amos.
the bamboozler.
Yes.
You want me to scout out ahead, get a idea on what we're doing or going up against?
Yeah.
Can we meet up?
All
first?
right.
I want to see where are you guys at right now?
We should all be at a base, shouldn't we?
No,
I'm
the
still
ship
loading
loaded.
then.
Yeah, we're on the ship.
Oh, you're on the ship?
Yeah.
Venator?
Yeah, the Venator.
We haven't done any change then, alright.
I'll be right back.
Everyone's the only person that's not a clone candidate is Kermit.
I'm not in yet, because,
Yeah, no one's in yet.
well, I'm not in because, I haven't been, I just downloaded that CSS content stuff.
Oh, now we're changing levels.
Are you kidding me? I was just on sending client info.
I just got in. I just fucking got in. I just fucking got in. Now I have to rejoin again.
No, you don't.
I have to fucking rejoin again.
What are you talking about? No, you don't. You just let it chill for a little bit, and then just kind of like restarts.
We can always talk about.
I've never had to exit out and then rejoin. Never
You
had
guys
that.
wanna discuss formations?
Yes.
We can do for an event.
Discuss what?
Formations. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking
Put all the lowest ranking troops in a line on the
shut up.
front. Have a bunch
Low
of put the higher ranked troopers behind them, and if any of the low ranked troopers attempt to retreat, have the high ranked troopers execute them.
All right.
What is this? What is this frickin'
World War One?
No. World War One with frickin' Is this Russia?
Formations never work.
I've
never seen them be used effectively.
I did it well with the Advanced Fireline DC. But here's how it's gonna go, right? Depending on what
Bring back TC, bring back the
depending on the location, what I'm thinking is we have me, Amos take right flank, and Fox and Duck take left flank.
Let's just figure it out on the field. Like, let's just be that's the thing. Just do what you like. For me, like, I don't know.
Do
about
what we
other
did
people,
on.
but for me, the most effective squad work I've seen is just where you kind of like do stuff. You always try and make sure that you're stick together and make sure everyone knows what's going on. So just like if you're going to go on the right flank, communicate, and then just be like, hey, could I get someone on the left flank instead of being like, you go on left flank and such.
Yeah.
Let's not give everyone's specific roles. Just be like, I need someone to do this, and then whoever goes for it goes for it.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna keep that in mind then.
I swear, Amos should be leader.
I mean, I don't think that's the thing. I don't like.
Lead
Even if I
roles.
became a leader, I wouldn't.
Is he the most qualified?
People stop making puns off my name. I already give enough crap for my name and for my actual name.
I'll be right back. I need to go grab something.
Like there's a constant joke in my tech group that like my name, because my name's Evan. There's a joke on the tech group that I'm a part of that my name is not actually Evan, it's Eric, and then Eric with a K.
Eric with a K.
And then my teacher calls me Eric Esmeralda was for a while, but now it's just gone like Eric with a K. Like it's literally gotten so bad to the point where like someone else will say I'll be walking down the street, I'll hear someone say Eric, and I'll like turn and look. It's gotten so bad. And like,
Gay.
like,
I'll be right back,
like if
yeah.
you've ever heard me mutter, like I don't remember, like "damn it, Eric" or something like that.
Yeah.
It's because I say that as like I use that as an alternate personality to blame all my mistakes on. It's gotten so horrible.
I actually have
The only way to fix it is to legally change your name to Eric. Then they'll start calling you Evan.
No. So we have to get shirts. We have to get shirts. For like tech, and so next year I'm gonna get another one, and it's gonna have like all the. It's gonna be like Eric's with Eric that's spelled with a K, and then Eric with a K, but Eric with a K is spelled ERIC, and then with a K is like my last name.
I'm back.
So it's just gonna have like a different variations of my name going down the back of the shirt.
I'm back. I have
It's gonna be so
a hot
expensive,
pocket.
but it's gonna be worth it.
Oh wait.
What are you guys talking about?
I heard someone said I have a hot pocket.
That was me.
I dropped my hot pocket.
Dude, hot pockets are good. I have a pepperoni pizza one. They're like my favorite flavor.
Hot pockets are good, but really unhealthy for you. But
I know, right?
It, like,
got
the
I don't
deliciousness
think
of
we
it
have
immediately
hot pockets here.
counteracts.
I don't think that's a thing in this country.
Where the fuck do you
We
live?
have pizza pops.
Ireland.
What
The fuck are pizza pops?
Really?
Actually sounds. I actually kind of like that.
Pizza pops? Really? You
Ireland,
never heard them?
Ireland sounds like a sad, sad place.
I had
They
them.
have
They're good.
They have pubs, dude. They don't need pizza pops or poppin' things. Whatever you call them.
Also, we culturally
guys, welcome to my
appropriated
shop.
fish and chips from the English. That's all we need.
Welcome to my shop. I'm here to sell you
Elevator.
bullets. I'm
Welcome to the
I'm here to sell you elevator.
I'm Irish heritage, so I
Isn't
can say
this-
this.
wait, no, this is-
Ireland sounds like a shitty place.
What?
Yo, don't you dare be talking smack about Ireland. I
No.
will smack
Dude,
you.
What
My
the
name
fuck
is-
did you
upside
just
down
fucking
like a-
say about me, you little bitch? I only know I graduated top my class.
I will smack you upside down.
My
like
name is
Australia.
literally Connor McGinty, the most Irish name ever.
Isn't this
I can-
wait? Isn't this a This looks like a small version of a stalker map.
I think it is stock.
Did
Stalker
somebody
called
say
Pripyat?
stalker?
Stalker called
Get out of
Pripyat
here,
before you go to Pripyat.
Get out of here, stalker!
I'll have to wait till I actually load in first.
No,
I,
but check out this little shack here.
I remember this morning I was actually playing Call of Duty.
Welcome to my shop.
That's a good mod.
I get for you today.
And I'm really
We
Well,
have elevator.
Call of Chernobyl, the
watermelon.
mod for Call of Pripyat. Download it if you
cookies.
have Call of Pripyat. Download
And,
Call of Chernobyl.
Dude,
Best fucking mod.
I have all the stalker games, but I still have to play them.
What would
Do you
like?
sell elevators?
Dude,
We
what I
sell
really want,
what
dude,
kind
I
of
really
elevators? Big
wish I could
elevators,
use
small
one Metro
elevators, you got
Metro
elevators that have, like,
2033
two doors on
themed
the
like
side.
map for
Yeah,
one of my
elevators, like,
events,
and
but Rommel said it
kind of
required too much
one
stuff
thing,
to
you gotta do
use.
more
Dude, if you want, dude, just use Marsh then. Marsh
No.
is Metro map.
Stalker and
Marsh-
Metro are two extremely different things, Johnson.
Marsh is not a Metro map.
Right? No,
I'm
no.
literally
Johnson,
trying to.
Johnson,
No.
Metro is
Oh my-
legitimately a fucking post-apocalyptic game that takes place in a bunch of fucking subway tunnels. It's the
I
Yo,
don't know
Johnson,
anymore.
the
It's
fuck are you
not
talking
hurting me.
about? Marsh is not anything like Metro at all, dude.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we are Marsh. Fuck.
Metro. Just talking about Metro 2033. Oh my god, hang
Yeah.
on. Wait, Ocelot, are you here? Are you in game? Did you just spawn?
Yeah, hold on, let me out of my job real quick.
Wait, hang on. Come here.
Yeah, sorry, Amos. I was trying to. I couldn't hear
Oh
you.
no, you were in the RP. No, you were in the
Speaking of
RP,
Metro,
yeah.
I'm
You were
really
in the RP. We were trying
I'm
to do
really
something funny. No, Fox? Fox.
Yeah.
Fox. See, this is what you're gonna make me do.
Hi.
Alright? You know, I've had it. I ain't taking this anymore. In the wall.
Speaking of Metro, I'm really
close for you guys.
Speaking of Metro, I'm really
like Christ.
Speaking of Metro, I'm really sad because I was gonna because Tweak was gonna let me start my own Metro server, but I couldn't get enough people to say that they would play it. Like I was gonna, I was gonna have a Purple Cosmos Metro RP server. How rad would that be?
And here he goes for the dive. Oh, that was a bit of a flat landing. I don't think he's gonna recover from that one.
Flat chest is.
Looks so depressed.
I actually found a woman clone armor on freaking Steam.
All right.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Does it look nice?
Shit add-on.
To build barricades and defenses.
Arc flash move.
Like,
So,
you PM it to me. I kind of want to
once
see
the event
this.
starts, me and Gungnir start sending droids down.
Legends had
you'll
volunteer
defend.
troopers actually, so it doesn't completely contradict lore, but it contradicts.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got a basic
Also-
idea of this map. So who are we waiting for?
Also, I don't feel like playing Metro. I don't feel like
we
playing
got
Star Wars
Watchtowers.
RP right now.
Yo.
I'm just gonna hop on Metro. I'm not SCP-RP.
Yo, whoever got snipers, hook up on those watchtowers. We got one northwest and then another due southeast.
Oh my gosh, there's like
Next to you,
phase one.
next to you, you got sniper, right?
Yeah, I got sniper.
We got watchtowers. Why don't you hop up on one of those? I'm gonna hop up on the other one. Are you heading towards okay, you're heading northeast or northwest.
Yeah, I'm heading northwest.
Okay, I'm gonna take the southeast tower then. Whoa!
All this completely confuses me, as I haven't loaded in yet.
There's a button.
One
There's a TV in here, guys.
Wait, what? Who said what?
I heard a cat.
Someone
I heard a
said
cat.
fox.
I heard a
my
cat.
name.
I wanted some exotic food, man. I wanted to
Oh, wait,
unleash
what,
my
Chinese
inner
food? Oh wait, that's
Chinese.
Asian. That's dog food.
I wanted to unleash my inner Chinese.
Chinese,
Find me a good old
Japanese.
cat.
Hey, what kind of Chinese are you? Chinese, Japanese?
I'm not
Chinese.
Chinese.
I'm Laos.
I'm Irish. I got some. I'm Irish and Swedish.
I'm
but, I
half
mean,
Canadian. I'm half Scottish.
I'm American. I'm American. I'm the most American you can get.
So
I'm
I'm
Scottish, Canadian, Canadian, Scottish.
Majority of my bloodline.
I'm Irish, but I'm Irish like I'm American, but I come from like an almost entirely Irish background, with, like a little bit of German.
That's just really close.
Yeah, I got
guys,
a bunch of
finally-
Swedish because
I
my
finally figured out why people hate Dark RP.
I also have
What?
a little bit. I have like a little bit of Native American in it. In me.
Okay, so Amos, I got a plan.
Okay.
Okay,
Go.
I almost killed this recruit. Anyways, so
Fox, you're not in your armor.
Am I not in my armor?
So in this general area we have a swampy field and some trees.
Yeah, so we just.
I'm camouflaged for this kind of shit. So I'll take point. I suggest no one like runs away. We all stick in a group, like really together, because in this situation we can get lost, and if we hear like a droid or some shit, we should probably spread out a bit, so we don't all get taken out at once. Because there could be like an ambush, like a Vietnam type of shit where they use a rocket launcher to take out like one fucking squad out.
Damn. I'm having nom.
They're in the trees.
PTSD nom moments.
They're in the trees.
They're in
They are
the
the
trees.
trees.
We actually
They're in
had.
the trees isn't a very
Alright,
good
we got
call out. There's no bearing or anything. It's just
Oh
they're
no,
in
that's
the
the
Hey, guys.
trees.
Hey
Hey,
that's
guys,
the thing that
they
pisses me
are the
off
trees.
most about the server.
Dude,
That's
me-
the thing that pisses me off the most about the servers. They're like, oh hey, we're a serious RP server, but it's like you don't even use bearings.
Dude,
Like,
me,
anytime anyone does use bearings, no one knows what I'm talking about. Like half the time.
Dude, last
I know
night-
what you're
It's
talking
better.
about when
Well,
you
let me
use
clarify
bearings.
something. It's better now. It's better now. But like before, when I first started using like bearings, it like people were like,
Someone
oh, you
actually
mean
put in a
you mean
radio.
southeast? I'm like, no, I don't mean southeast. I mean 190. Southeast would be like 195, 196.
Dude, I remember last night, like, it was like on like Monday night, I think me, Arctic, and Rob, and like one other person, we were all playing Fortnite. We had an they're in the trees moment, like we were running through Wailing Woods. We kept getting attacked from people in the trees. We were literally yelling, they're in the
Hang on,
trees.
I'm stepping down from the southeast watchtower. I think Ammo got some. We'll grab some.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some ammo soon. So remember, stick to this plan. We all stick as a group, not close together, but a little bit spread out. I'll take point because
Yeah, just move together and.
Yeah.
and we should remember callouts, do callouts in game, and when
Yeah,
we're doing
just-
stuff, I suggest muting Discord so we don't get caught off guard and we can actually communicate. Because if we do use Discord, That'd be a bit hard to talk in-game and Discord as well, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
That's why I got pushed
Remember,
to talk.
kids, it's not a war crime if you declare them enemy combatants first.
Wow.
He's not wrong.
That's true.
That's a fire.
It's never a war crime if the people never existed in the first place.
I think as well,
Trooper, how you
don't
doing
run
down
at the
there?
enemy because
There's a
we're
little
in
bit of
an
rough
environment
landing, but
where
you
we
should be
can get
safe.
easily lost if we
My
just keep on
technicians
running at
have
the enemy.
reports
So only
of,
when it's
some
necessary
of
to
my
charge.
troopers
I
coming
think
down
we-
with you.
I think
There
we
should
should
be
get
some
off
troopers
Discord right now.
there.
No,
Right
let's
now
go.
we're
Get off my
protecting
dick.
the people. Don't go inside the base.
We'll go inside
we're
the
keeping
base.
Civvies in there.
Go inside
keeping
the
them safe.
base.
We don't want that.
Go inside her.
Can we go inside this base?
My base, puppy.
Apparently my Discord got freaking turned off.
Is Marble
Wait,
here?
did he say not to go inside the base, or was he talking about something else? Because I
He
know there's
said-
a second base on this.
My name is and I have a tiny PP.
Well, I'm gonna deafen, so
My name is Fang.
We don't have that much long. We don't have that long of a time to build, so pick up the pace.
In the
No, let's not mute Discord because this is the best thing
Right,
at comms. It takes too long to type. It's just easier to just talk.
yeah.
Alright.
Someone
He
just
uses his
freaking.
comms.
Someone needs to teleport me.
where you at?
I'm at
We're gonna
like
co-
spawn. They didn't change the spawn.
Oh fuck.
I don't feel so good.
It'll be a problem.
Where is the force?
They forgot to teleport us.
Fox, what happened to your armor?
Where are we going?
Southeast side looks clear so far. I got eyes on 2 pathways. I got.
I spotted your radio. Has music.
Why did he just spawn everyone?
Fuck.
Kind of fucking. Wait, there's a radio that has music. Where?
Yeah.
Northwest gate.
Song.
Speaking Russian.
Oh, there's a gun.
So, you guys have an estimated 30 seconds to get your
Wait, are we
buildings finished,
defending
and then
this
the droids will
base?
attack.
Yes, we are, and apparently we're not supposed to go on the base.
Well,
But if we get pushed out, actually, that base is one of the best spots we got.
frag, I swear to God.
If he's gonna be too much of a problem, we're gonna have to mute him.
I don't know
Okay.
how to mute him.
Wait, I don't. Yeah, he left, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I have a sniper rifle.
Is Exquisite retarded or something?
I think so.
Yeah, what is he doing?
I literally was like, Exquisite, yo, I need you to know.
What the fuck that came from?
Frag.
Yeah, they're all in the they're all at the
Hold on, I got it.
West side.
southwest too, I think.
I'm stealing this gun from the east side, from the.
They're at the south gate. Wait, they're at every fucking gate.
Are they at every gate? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are.
Reloading.
Alright, spread out. Snipers, get the towers.
I'm already in the tower.
See, people focus too much on setting like, oh hey, here's this turret I have, let me put it right in front, like right at the very front. No, you want that shit in the back. God damn it, dude. We need to move this shit back.
Just fucking hear me, like, taking these droids out.
Dude, what the hell? I can't reload. What the fuck? Yo, dude, there's droids getting in the base somehow.
We're walking in.
And they destroyed all of our defenses.
No, we got... North side is clear. I'm trying to move the gun. I can't... What the hell, dude? Okay, listen, dude, if... Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, I'm marked. That means I have a big dick.
Jesus Christ, dude, what the hell?
Sniper
Dude, what the... Okay, what the hell is going on with frames? Is anyone else experiencing, like, lag issues?
No.
I've been trying to pick up this gun for the past 10 minutes, and...
I see you picking it up.
No, I think they welded that gun.
No, you got it. I swear, I don't die instantly from explosions.
You should have just left it. I hate it when people do that. Like, okay, here's this thing, it breaks it. Like, if you're talking about immersion stuff, and oh, this one happened in RP and crap, like that one happened, man.
Yeah,
dude,
what the fuck just happened? Our barrier got fucked.
Yeah,
we have
someone
reports
said
of an
barbed
orbital
wire.
strike coming in. Get inside the base now.
Really? They just told us not to go inside.
Alright, hang on. Gun first, our most prized asset. Open the door, someone.
I got you.
Yo, someone open the door for me?
Voice chat 2 is for the cool kid squad.
Go.
Get that turret in first. Get the turret in first.
They sent in the airstrike. Be ready.
There's not enough room.
Why are you moving inside here? Oh my god.
No, get. Oh.
Well, hi, civilians.
I got you.
I'm gonna call.
Yo, Johnson, I timed out once, and I don't care to load in again, so I'm just gonna fuck it.
Come on, I'm opening the door. Pick it up. Get in. Okay, go.
Oh my god.
We're gonna stay alive, right? This is important. We can't. What are we doing here? There's a bombardment.
Alright, that should be the last of their shower. Get back out and get ready. We're getting reports
Whoever's
from
out there, they're fucking dead. Close the door.
You can still hear that blasted radio. You guys go first. I'm gonna bring the gun in last.
Dude, I can still see the on the ship. Come in.
Next to you, go in, go out.
Dude.
Oh, out? Okay.
I can see them on the ship.
Cram as many people as you can into the doorway. Go.
Yo, Johnson.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
Crouch down. Kermit.
Go.
Yeah, get ready.
3, 2, 1, and...
The door.
Because I want to need a clear area to move this thing.
Charge! God damn it!
Well.
You guys are gonna have to respawn. We don't have medics.
God damn it.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't fix this?
I like Sandman's voice changer thing, like with the combine thing. I just hate how he points it out constantly.
Yeah.
Like we did an event where we had to disguise ourselves with a voice changer.
I'm currently dropping AA. We have reports of gunships about to enter the area.
Yeah, I remember.
I can see the gunfire, but I'm not like there.
What the shit? Are you fucking shitting me, dude? Oh my god, why?
Those
What?
aren't ships. don't know what it
The
is.
fuck's going on in this event?
Just be
Dude,
ready.
I'm seriously wounded. I'm down to 8 HP.
Are you fucking
What is that
serious?
thing? Troopers,
What
get rid
the
of it.
fuck are they doing? Dude, I don't like this event anymore.
I'm dropping an anti-armor.
Okay, I'm changing my best weapon.
That tank is not even fucking helping the droids. They're just killing the droids.
I'll try and get my.
Jesus
super
Christ, he
artillery for a
spawned in
better
that
run.
one? That's
He's
not
safe.
okay.
You think this event's going to shit?
Yes.
Because I think it's going to shit.
Dude, no one didn't. Focus on the droids. Fuck that tank.
This is where we make our last
Also, this
stand.
Damocles' tank.
It is. It's
Yes,
not even on
it
the
is.
server.
What's that thing over there?
Exactly. That is the tank that Damocles uses. That's the Terminator stuff is his stuff. So how the fact that the Separatists are using that is kind of BS.
Who is the event master?
Jax, and he said he brought in anti-armor. They literally just
Alright,
despawned it.
artillery took care of the tank. Get yourself some bearings. We'll send in some artillery strikes on the remaining droids. You guys took a pretty hard hit there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're not in your armor,
Yeah, I know. I'm
Fox.
trying to fix it. Apparently, when I
Fox,
spawn.
you're not in your armor.
I know. I'm trying to fix it.
Oh, is it broken for you?
Yeah, it won't like.
Alright.
Yeah, it's
Looks like they had a little bit of a
okay.
break. Get your defenses repaired. Somebody turn that alarm off.
We should have it on.
Thanks, Doc.
Counter attack.
Oh.
dude, what the fuck are they doing? Get rid of the defenses!
Don't move them so far forward. See, that's the thing. You shouldn't have a split like that. You should have it.
You have, hold C and build the body groups.
No, I'm already at
Why are
C.
you in the CT anyway? Are you at 41st?
Why can't
No, I left 41st.
Oh, okay. Are you a sniper or regular CT? Because if you're a sniper, you need an S in your name.
Are you saying something in game?
It's fine. You can fix it
I can't
later.
hear
I'm just
you
telling
in
you.
game.
So your C menu's broken or something, and it's not
Yeah,
working.
it won't
And
let me-
Johnson, can you please move off me?
It won't let me do
Thank
it.
you.
Fighting troopers.
Yeah, it's fine. So like, it won't let you get into it at all, like even after spamming it?
Anything will help, trooper.
Let me try something. Jesus Christ, Genji, stop!
If the meteor stuff is unfreezing top, just tell me, then I'll refrain
Try
from
using
using
this
them.
thing.
I
Try
know the
using
bombs
that.
do, but I'm not sure if the
Try,
meteors do.
press E on this.
Just tell me.
There you go.
Yeah, there
now
we go.
you're in your armor.
Thank God.
So yeah, you had to use the
That
closet.
defense
I
is
might
now
have to
there,
put one of
so no
those
one's
down
on
on
that
the
wall, and it's too
on the
close
Venator
down. This is
or
hidden.
something.
Okay. Thanks.
I'll just put it in like the bunks or something, cause like, meh.
Yeah, this is so me being a CT is temporary for now because I'm joining a squad.
All right.
Wait, are we gonna make
okay,
Nexus
okay.
Squad an actual thing? Like
You
an
might
actual
want to
battalion
think
to
and
join?
start shooting
Not
there
battalion,
in front of
no.
me to your
Just squad.
right.
It's not gonna be like, oh, it's so super fucking big and shit. Nah.
No.
Nah, it's gonna be a thing that we wanna do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a few members in.
Okay,
Not a fucking battalion.
off the thingy.
And if someone's saying I'm making it sound like a fucking battalion, please let me know because I don't want to make it sound like a fucking battalion.
I'm moving, shifting to,
Yeah, MTT North.
I have no clue what you're... Dude. You sound like a fucking combine.
Why is another military in here?
I don't know.
Do we have fucking traitors in our rank?
Perhaps.
I can't hear them.
I suggest taking that tank out. It's not going to stop firing until it gets destroyed.
what tank?
There's a tank to the north.
That's MTT, that's not a tank.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some cannons in the front. It can be a bit of a hassle, but that's a troop transport. What the shit? Why do they always give them the guys that do crazy knockback as well? Like, it's...
Alright. Our artillery guns are reloaded. We'll get some fire on that tank, and then we'll send you a drop pod with some anti-tank weapons in them. Firing of the artillery now.
It's a transport. Its shields are there, but dude, like, just oh my god, what the hell?
Does the MTT have missiles?
All right, we're dropping down. We're dropping down some drop pods with some weapons in them.
This event's
The
shit.
payload is 2 anti-tank blasters and a heavy blaster. You decide who gets what. And a high-powered sniper rifle.
I got one. Right here.
This is DC-15 for trash.
You decide who gets what.
Why?
What are we getting? What is it there?
A high-powered rifle.
A high-powered sniper.
Okay, that really hurt.
Nexu.
Next.
The droid. I banished the droid underground to the Shadow Realm. We're good.
Kirby, when did you get into Valkyrie Squad? What?
Yeah, I've been in Valkyrie Squad. What's it?
All right, who gets what? Who gets the?
I can't hear anything. I have to reconnect.
Can I get the sniper?
There's a heavy.
I get the.
There's a heavy
These
blaster,
defenses
a
are
heavy
there,
sniper
but they're
rifle,
not the
and 2
best.
anti-tank
At least for Combine AI.
Rocket launchers.
See that
Heavy sniper.
people think defenses are about setting things up to block someone. No, it's about moving them where you want to be.
I'll give.
Right now, this is not easy
I'll
for
give out the
me.
rocket launchers first.
Free.
Who wants the rocket launchers?
Well, I'm stuck, so I can't move.
I'll take.
Thank you.
All right, who else wants the rocket launchers? I have one.
They
rocket
did give me
launcher.
RPS 6. Okay, fuck.
You're not even a sniper.
Alright, I suggest we all regroup on top of the, center thing, wherever the fuck this is. Because we can all, like, stick together.
See, no one's gonna listen to me because I'm a fucking CT, I bet. That's the thing then again. Also, like, it's just... Alright, hang on. What side are you guys watching? We should all watch different sides. If you got a high-powered
Okay, I'll
sniper...
take,
I'm watching...
I'll-
Hang on, hang on, wait. Oh god, these are horrible defenses.
We still have the sniper rifle left. Who wants it?
These defenses are pissing me off. Alright, I'm getting north side because
Alright, I'll watch west.
the walls are too close.
But everyone's probably going to take east, so, Fox, I just suggest
Alright,
you
you can get your
take
weapons.
south.
The pod is going to be retracting, and the next wave is about to come. Be ready.
Okay, I got south. Apparently no one wants south.
Guess there's no time for chit-chat.
Yeah, I told you to get south. I have west.
I got it with my sniper rifle. But they won't give me the high-powered one.
Dawn. No wonder why it seems hard.
What sides?
Ow.
You got north. I got
I know, I'm
west.
saying what side are the droids on? Oh, east.
Oh, we got one on west.
They don't
East
have,
and west?
They're not going for south.
I'm not going for north either. Shit. God, alright, they're hitting me from the west. I gotta reposition turret. And they got an AAT.
What?
Okay, please immediately. Bye.
Yeah!
Jesus Christ, dude, that thing should not be able to fire that fast.
This event shit.
Those turrets are...
Yeah.
The droids are... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, the droids are way too accurate.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back.
Yeah, wait one.
Why is the Jedi Master in front of me?
Can't they just use...
What a mess.
They know they can go into the tank. It's...
Oh gosh.
There we go. And I'm dead. Yeah, no, this is just... It's frustrating rather than... The main issue is that anytime this guy does an event, he always does it with freaking... No, he does it with, Supposed to be fun, I don't give a shit. He does it with the E5s that do knockback. And that's the worst thing, because then cover's literally useless at that point. Because, oh, what's it, they hit you once, boom, your cover's no longer there. Because you're 5 feet away from where you once were.
Another thing I have a problem. Another thing I have no problem with is that these guys are fucking having these defenses way, like they set them up way terrible.
I said, yeah, I know. You wanna, the defense should not be. You know, we got a gunship.
We're all up.
South
another
side.
orbital strike on you.
Another problem I have with this event, like some of these events too, is that
Did he want to
they're
destroy
planned
the
poorly.
Make it.
I'm almost out of ammo.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It hurts so much. My legs.
This is another thing that I'm hating with people in general is that
They don't want to
like
take
any.
it. Well, yes, they do want to take it. They don't want to destroy it. I don't know why they're sending orbital strikes on it, but you know, my guess is as good as yours.
Mine's dead.
Oh my god.
Why is there a closet here?
This feels like Saving Private Ryan.
Hey, Ocelot, check chat.
Everything is like.
We need a medic.
Ocelot, check chat.
Roll out rocket.
That's a whole dropship. Alright, I guess not.
Alright, I just stunned you, Nexo, so you shut up.
In the trees.
Oh god, that's awesome.
Also, I hate the fact that people use the gunships as infantry transports, like...
Quote-unquote custom war.
I don't know, it's just like, that's a direct contradiction.
Oh my god, it's alive.
Plus, these things are ray shielded. The only thing you could use to take them down was rockets. And also, the thing, RPS-6 is like not a military rocket. Like, it's a custom rocket type.
We have tanks and a gunship.
Artillery on a gunship, Jesus Christ.
If they say like, oh, how good was this event? I'm gonna say,
It'd be
no.
fine if, okay, the thing is, when you constantly do air bombardments, it knocks the cover. So there's no more cover.
To be completely honest with you,
Alright, clear out the last
Amos,
I'll send in, I'll give the people who
instead
had
of
their
suspecting
weapons,
you a
I'll give them back
basic
to them.
defense,
After
I was
this life,
suspecting
though,
more
the
of
sniper
a,
and the blaster are gone. But I'll
Yeah, I
continue
thought
giving
we were
rocket
supposed to like rescue these guys. It just seems kind of weird.
yeah, so this kind of,
It makes
like,
sense. I mean, if these are the guys we're supposed to be rescuing, we kind of failed because I'm pretty sure all the citizens died because from what I know of this map, the explosions go through the building and who just closed the door on the gun turret.
everyone here is dead, so, yeah, this was a failure.
Yep. And who else had the rocket?
Is everyone dead? Hold on, let me check.
What the hell are you doing?
Next.
No, there's no way upstairs. There's a ladder. Hang on, go. I'm going back outside.
Hey, I found myself an LD1.
My problem.
Close it.
So, to be completely honest, this would have completely worked it out if this was an assault. But this was not an assault, so we weren't prepared for this.
You like the name of our Sandman?
Hurry. I'm trying to pick it up, but it won't let me.
You like the name of our party? Big Time Rush.
Hey, exquisite. Can we get defenses set back up?
Big nigga.
Just gave me an RPS 6.
Bro, what the fuck?
Okay, what's Abram's
You put two
position?
B's in it, it's fine.
I'm on northern side, defenses are all over the place. No one's setting defenses back up.
Hi, Gala.
It's okay if there's...
Someone's dragging a gun to do a watchtower, which is not going to go well.
Set back up.
Because the guards end up killing the bars.
We need these defenses back up.
Their forces are dwindling. A couple more waves and we should be able to get out of here scot-free. I'm firing up a lad as we speak.
Angle it, so bring it back a little bit, and then rotate it this end back and that end forward. This back, and then that. Well, not enough time.
And Sandman's not.
Hey, fuck.
I'm gonna stay up on the tower.
So, I don't... Can no one hear me anymore?
We can hear you. It's just they're fucking being stupid.
They really are.
I'm up here. Yeah. Jinx.
Like, what I've been noticing is the last events we've been trying to do this have been actually bad.
Ow, what?
Because no one...
So this is...
None of the good people have, like, actual kind of interesting things to do. Like, I didn't like Damocles' story, but I didn't think his events were too bad. Like, in terms of, like, actually just playing, like, it was... Jesus Christ, I'm not freaking... That's standing still? Yes. Again, do they want to blow up this place or keep it?
I think it's garbage.
The EM gave me a
He's throwing things in for, like... Again, there's no... Like, that's the thing. World building is the biggest key to, like, any, like, thing like this, is that you gotta make sure that stuff is...
Where's the freaking...
My kill.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I told the EM, hey, I don't think you know, but the fucking civilians are dead.
Who literally
so,
said who?
I said the mission, and I said, yeah, so the mission should be a fucking, failure, and he said, oh, the mayor
They're pushing north, pushing north side, need help.
I see it.
Push me north side,
Alright, got a couple more rockets for it. Shit, I missed one.
Troopers, the flat is fired up, is going down now. Keep holding the compound while the LAC gets there. We'll work on getting the cities out.
This LZ's too hot.
Really?
I'm out of ammo.
Okay, it's not anymore.
Hey, Dave. I need help.
Ooh, that is a schmexy gun right there.
Hearing people explode.
Yeah, the guy in charge, Major, what's his name, was like, here, have a gun. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Hey, look, a drop pod!
Coming.
Ooh, that's convenient, isn't it?
There's also meteor showers happening.
Oh, that's pretty
Pretty
nice.
fun. I was the first one to use the meteor shower, so
Just
he
hear
can
me
kiss
fucking
my butt.
knocking droids down.
Alright, the ladder's coming down. Be ready.
Retreat.
Oh god.
Tactical control, whatever.
Jesus Christ, I hate everyone. East side, south side needs help now.
That's here. That's here.
We got too many men down. We're not. Is the lat at the base?
Yeah. Oh my
It needs to pull away. The LZ is way too high. They're gonna keep sending dudes here.
Alright, go! Go!
Really?
I'm good to go. Somebody take
You have
off.
to jump a lot to get up here, like
Really,
aim up.
Dex?
Just jump on the
You
wall.
had to crush me with it.
That misses Zach so much, where you just
There's people down mine. We need to save them.
Alright,
oh god,
just
I
take
fell.
me where they are.
Go. Alright, Sherman, let's get it.
As long as one of these pots get out of the lat, we'll send an artillery strike. Just get in the lat and move.
That's not how. That's not the point.
I.e., no one fly. I'll fizz gun you out, so you don't have to worry about getting shot down. The pot's about to take off.
I have made it.
No.
See? Done.
No. Alright. We're sending an artillery strike on the base. Just go, just run, just run. Just run, as long as you get to a clear area, you'll be safe. We'll send artillery strikes down on the base. Run! Run for your life!
This is like a deal like
As long as you get to a clear LZ.
What? I'm dead, so I was dead in the story, so...
No, that's not your
Does that
PK.
count as a PK?
Thompson, what you found a clear LZ.
No, they fucked up.
Okay.
That shitty excuse should not be your PK. Alright, everyone, head to the train tracks. We're, to
They're
north.
unsavable. I'm sorry. But we don't have the resources to save them right now. We only have one light left.
I swear, I can take all these guys.
Opening in 3, 2, now 1.
Guys, Amos, Fox, head to the train tracks, north.
We still got boys down in this.
Let's go north.
Alright,
Regroup there. They're all fucking crazy.
Townsend in train tracks to the north, regroup there, LZ.
Yeah, LZ train
Oh
tracks.
no, this is still close. This is still real close to the base, but I don't care at this point on.
We can wait for everyone to regroup.
Ow, Fox. Get me a medic. Quickly.
No.
Wait, seriously, get me a medic. Go and run and grab my or I'll
this.
Oh.
Yeet.
I'm serious, they're
Where
around
you
the corner,
going?
I believe. Go.
We got boys in there, and
Hey.
going to help them. 327
Days down.
Where's Day?
Troopers, troopers, come in. Come
This
in.
event was sloppy.
How are you doing down there? If you're still alive.
Ow. Alright. I'm glad for that.
Wait. Stop the bombing run. We're getting something. We're getting something. Come in. Are you still alive?
He's traumatized.
We're getting
I
static.
got you, but I died.
Boys, we're heading to the train tracks due north. We're gonna regroup there.
Come on. Stop the artillery strikes for now. We don't know if they're still alive. Okay. We got word. Alright. Okay. Honestly didn't think you guys would survive. We're not getting any more electromagnetic signatures of droids on the base. Looks like we'll be able to send a LAT to the base. Hopefully this one won't get destroyed.
Jesus Christ. Don't!
Don't what?
Send a LAT to the base. I'm already heading north. Am I at the train station?
They're just sending the line to the base. Alright.
Just head back to
Oh, this is a serious RP. See, this is my issue. This is my issue that I'm talking about. Is that, oh, we're a serious RP
Just
server.
somebody
Then,
do an
okay,
admin
you
chat.
wouldn't send.
So and so put civvies in the LAT. I'm not about to mess with that. So just say you put the civvies in the LAT.
Oh my god.
Where's the LAT?
Fucking bad. Jesus Christ.
Where's the bloody LAT?
It's at the base.
Don't worry. Hang on. I'm sending her out just in front.
You guys are about to leave a trooper.
Go.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I'm just trying to make sure.
Don't leave her further behind.
No, leave him behind. It's just a CT. We can leave him. Oh, and Sandman. We can leave all of them.
That's Sandman.
Put on a lap if we have
Brothers,
to.
don't leave anybody behind. Hey, let the CT on. No, let the Silly on.
Alright. I guess we'll continue
Sir, I
our,
don't think we have enough room for the civilians.
i.e. in RP we put them in because there's no way to physically put them inside the
There's
LAT.
I didn't say my lap, I said sit on a lap. I didn't specifically say mine hoopla. Jesus Christ.
There was.
Am I clear for the trees?
Troopers done good. I'll get some of my units to get in near the base, repair anything that was damaged. You guys deserve
Then
to
fight
rest.
it, I said he says.
There was one seat left.
What are you, a
One
cat?
seat left. And they said there was enough room for the civilians.
Fucking pussy.
And there's still a
Dude,
Hey, mine.
I swear to God. That event was
God
the most
awful.
god awful thing to ever happen on
It's
this
just, man.
server. Like it's like that
The
one
biggest
event.
issue was the biggest issue for me was just the AI. Just they didn't do a good choice. And plus, like that's the thing. Like I'm trying to give actual tactical advice. This thing, like I'm finding people who are like, oh no, we're not going to do that. And I'd be like, if I like started debating on them, and they're like, because I'm a higher authority and my word goes, I'd be like, all right, fine, that's understandable. However, the fact that people don't even acknowledge what I say half the time and just blow it off like I'm crazy is what's insulting. Like I'm bringing, yeah, when you want, that's the thing. Literally, the guy who made the book, The Art of War, Sun Tzu, in his book, one of the greatest like statisticians ever. The book says that one of the worst situations you can find yourself in, and I'm not, this isn't quoting, but like, I can probably find it actually in the book. I have it right next to me, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. But a valley, because he talks about terrain, the different types of terrain in a battle, and how big of a role. Battles are played, like, it's a bit different now with modern combat, but like, so many battles have taken place that the victor has been decided on the terrain alone.
Right.
Terrain plays the biggest part in like battles. So when you have a situation where, okay, can I have like you want as many dudes on the front line as you can get? Like I'm talking about if you're like marching dudes or just in general, you want as many dudes in front as possible because that's more people that have an unobstructed view of the target. When you then larger surface area for the enemy to have to retaliate against. So it can also decrease your losses essentially because, okay, I got to focus on this one guy, but I have 10 others firing at me at the same time. I can't do that. So what you do is, what the hell is going on?
What?
I'm hearing like cats and shit. Anyway, so if you, so it was like a name for each, and I can't remember the name, but it was like unfavorable terrain. So if you're in a situation where there's an enemy, the enemy who you want to engage is on the other side of a valley, like the terrain gets smaller, and he even explains it like in depth instead of saying like what a valley is. He's like, he doesn't even describe a valley. He describes what a valley does to your troops in order to explain why the situation's trash. Instead of having your men lined up 10 by 10, if you then have to do it 3 by 3, that's bad. And what you should do is wait for the enemy to come to you, because then it forces their men to move instead of by 10 by 10 to move by 3 by 3. Because then, okay, so if you send dudes 1 by 1, then you have everyone else on the other side to instantly smoke that guy in seconds. Not even a second. Like, just instantly just take him out. No problem. But if you have a wall of like 20 guys that you have to deal with, it's a lot harder to deal with. And it's easier the less branching paths you have, too. Because that was the thing. We set up our defenses. The fences weren't bad. They funneled in, but then it allowed them to split off 2 sides. If anyone was on that wall, with how aggressive those droids were, they were flanked. Defenses shouldn't be to stop someone. It should be to move them to where you want them to be.
Oh my gosh, I hear the cat. What is that?
In game?
Yeah.
Are we in the vendor?
Jesus Christ, what the hell?
What?
What was that?
I don't.
It was so loud. It scared the living piss out of me. See that? And like he cues it up at like moments when it wouldn't happen.
We're not in Arma.
Just annoying.
I'm gonna go get
We're not in Arma. Calm yourself.
Y'all need to chill. You're getting mean.
We give him shit about it all the time.
I'll be right back.
Hoople, I didn't mean to hit you with that lad. I'm
Fox,
sorry.
back up a little bit.
I just wanted to say.
No, you hit mine with the lad.
Fox, back up.
Oh, okay.
I hit you with something, didn't I?
Quick question, dude. Who's flying the vulture droid?
I was.
It's called flying, not hovering. Why would you hover in place?
I didn't want to fly too fast because I didn't want you guys to not be able to hit me. I didn't want you guys to take and try and kill me.
If you even just go 2 notches, you're fine. We can hit you. If you just do 2 notches, we can hit you.
You don't have to go full speed. You can go like parts. You can go like halfway.
What did you guys think about the artillery? I was purposely unfreezing stuff with the bombs. Because to make it, make you guys have to
it was just annoying. It was just really annoying to deal with.
Pretty okay with that artillery.
It was just annoying to deal with because every time we would have to like.
Now before we finish this up briefing,
it just got really tedious.
Maybe a little bit too many droids.
Is this?
Any other criticisms? This is my first event I've done in a long time, so.
Your toe smells.
Yeah, one thing was, I think it got fixed later on, but the E5s the droids were given had like a knockback, and I know there's like 2 different things with the E5, like E5 or something, there's something weird with them, but when that knockback effect happens, it gets really frustrating, because cover is basically useless, because they just nick you once and then you get shot back 5 feet.
Alright.
Hey, no clipping.
Who
It's
enabled
Marvel.
it?
Okay, hi Marvel. Yeah, remember the event we're talking about?
Yeah.
You know the event we actually, not the lore event, the one we just did right now.
Yeah.
That event was shit.
So I should be glad I missed it.
Yeah, you should have been very glad.
I think this is the one with
You should be.
Is there a separate content pack for the maps? Because I seem to be missing a lot of them.
Oh yeah, I'm missing air. The content pack has not been updated in a while. So like I'm missing this hollow table here. I have content source installed, or I have source installed. I just got that installed. Everything here is an error for me though. So content pack needs to be updated.
What on the vendor map currently?
What add-ons do you think I need?
I mean,
like,
it was kind of funny. You were like, watch out, and I'm like,
you need the Clone Wars event.
Immediately get immediate by a fucking lat, and I'm like, alright,
the Old Republic props,
don't
Marsh,
rush
and the
deck
Denver.
with
I
lat.
think that's all you need.
And also, to the person I hit with the actual, like, there was
Clone
somebody
Wars
that wasn't killed by the explosion, they were killed by the shell.
I said the,
that was me.
The Old Republic.
That was also me.
Yeah, you also said something to a clone.
Yeah, no, I looked at the, I was about to say it.
Like, literally, I got stuck, and I was gonna get Eve, and I got stuck, and I was like, I'm not gonna use admin powers just to get out of being stuck.
He was on.
And all this.
He was last online 4 hours ago.
Fucking me.
Shit, I think he's blocked us.
Because I made it laugh because you got killed by the shell and not the explosion.
Dude, those fucking.
You guys want to do the,
me and Eve got killed by a head crab canister too, and we're just like, well, alright, then we're dead.
Is it the Old Republic massive prop pack and then brackets 278 prop? That one?
So, yeah, I think that's it.
Alright, so...
I'm already subscribed to that one.
I commend you for that.
Amos, you wanted the,
Thank you for
about face
trying to make communication. I have no one else to blame but myself for that faulty order to give that airstrike.
Well, now that I've got those installed, actually, the Venator isn't in the content pack. That's how fucked the content pack is.
Oh, I found the Venator.
I can't really say anything else, but good job. Those cities are alive because of you.
Oh, they were fucking blaming Bravo for something now.
Any PTSs?
Wait. Is he staring at me?
What is he doing?
I just said, Staff Sergeant.
Last call for PTSs?
That wasn't him, it was a quiz. Which is the Art Sergeant.
Going once, going twice, and sold. Alright. Commanders, promotions or demotions? Step up if you have.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
See the fucking Jay's name? Cheese it.
Everyone's typing.
Alright. Oh, never mind. Alright. Alright. There you go.
Well, Hoopla, I would have given you a recommendation, but you're already fucking. But I'll still give it. Good at your job. CT almost done. Res Cup, very well done. Dave, very, very good job. And of course, Badge. Where'd you go, Badge? You did really, really good.
that, no. Badge, step up. You're promoted, get back in.
Oh fuck! Why would you do that?
Any other promotions or demotions, recommendations, COs? Alright, troopers, any recommendations? And don't like hump. If you have an honest recommendation, please say it.
I have a recommendation.
We'll get closer. I don't know if you guys are doing /Y, so I'll... Any recommendations from troopers?
Me.
I don't think they can hear you.
I have a recommendation.
Sure, go ahead.
I recommend Ocelot. I mean, no, not Ocelot.
Who's Ocelot?
Nexu. I'm sorry. He looks just like him.
See? I wonder why.
Get to the point.
I recommend
we will
him.
We will take your comment into consideration. Move along.
I say no. Anybody else?
Ocelot, I mean, Nexu. They look very similar.
Twice? And sold. Alright, briefing dismissed.
Yeah, yeet!
Go, 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 go!
Chill.
Go, badge, go!
Huh? Who's there?
Hello.
Oh, it's Marmo. Marmo, I think your mic's not working.
Who's Major Seymour?
No, I just haven't been talking, and I've kept my mic turned off because I haven't been talking.
Say that again? Boy? Seymour's,
Never mind, forget it.
Alright.
So, like, the mission back. Pretty rough, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I wasn't expecting to see those many acceptable casualties in there. Like, we had a few clone casualties, but the acceptable casualties. That doesn't really matter at this point, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Death to Israel.
The one thing I've been trying to think, the one thing I just won't understand is, how our, Major put us all in danger, you know? Bringing the fucking lat to the LZ, which at that time was very hot. I'm starting to doubt that many of the fucking officers we have in the Republic are just fucking stupid.
I know, right?
I remember the dumbest missions was one of the officers took us to fucking Venator, but DC-17. Not like only a DC-17. I don't fucking believe it. Why would you take us to a fucking Venator with a bunch of fucking aliens on it with only DC-17s? I don't fucking get it. These officers are really stupid.
Swear to God, they need to be retrained.
Who?
Reassigned.
Who needs to be retrained? Is it someone who disagrees?
Oh, we're just
with you?
talking about like how fucking stupid some of our officers are.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the officers are all
too many
fucking
of them.
dumb.
Too many of them don't actually think tactically. They just want to like get their troops to do something. Like,
Especially the EMs, because one of them like sent us to a vendor that wasn't responding to us. You know, like there's aliens on the ship that were like really deadly and they had a lot of health. They sent us there with only fucking DC-17s.
wait, the pistol? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, like they took away your base equipment.
Yes.
That's actually that doesn't make any sense.
You guys whose event that is?
Why'd they only give you DC-17s?
No, it's not Levi's. It's fucking Exos.
Is there actually a reason for you to have that? Like,
Yeah, here's the excuse. The excuse was to not quote unquote damage anything.
A DC-15S has the same capacity as a DC-17. A DC-17 is actually better because it's a compact state of a DC-15. It just lacks the ammo capacity, but it does the exact same thing. Okay, the ideal weapon for a situation like that the Republic State
there are
military
two
had
guns.
would be a
There
DC-15S. Would be
are
a
two guns
DC-15S
that are
because
both-
it's made for close quarters combat like a Venator.
There are two guns that are both called the DC-15S because the DC-15S with a lowercase s is the DC-15 sidearm, and the DC-15S is the DC-15S.
No, the DC-15. There's no DC-15 that's not a thing that would exist ever. I think in the game maybe, like in Gary's mod, but there's the DC-17 sidearm and DC-15S and DC-15A.
No, the Republic Commando sidearm. The one that was used in Republic Commando. It was called the DC-15S.
DC-15S. Sorry, DC-15AS, not S.
DC-15AS? No, DC-15SA.
Oh no, just call it DC-15 sidearm. So.
Oh, incorrect. Incorrect. I'll fucking link you the Wikipedia page for it.
DC-15 sidearm, aka the DC-15SA.
I'm gonna fucking link you. I'm going to fucking link the Wikipedia article to you, you cunt.
What, the DC-15 sidearm? DC-15SA?
No, it's called the DC-15.
Wait, why didn't we get the second?
Wait.
Fuck, never mind.
The first floor.
The DC-15, so the DC-15S that's like we have as CTs, that's the DC-15A.
What?
That's the DC-15A.
Oh, you're using. You're using Disney canon, you disgusting piece of trash.
That's what's canon. I'm sorry, that's what's actually canon, and I'm gonna go what's considered to be real. All right? Don't even try to play me like that.
No.
You'd be asking me. They redid the canon for a reason, so things like this make sense. I don't agree with some of the things they have said, but that's what's canon. That is what's officially decreed as what is real and what isn't.
Okay, Amos, your opinion is no longer valid. Can we all agree on this? Amos's opinion on any subject is no longer valid.
Amos's opinion is valid.
To be honest, the only reason why they did that was because
Disney redid the canon like this because things like this happen. You have the DC-15S carbine blaster rifle, and you have DC-15S sidearm.
I need a friend.
Why would be the difference in those? You don't
funny,
have
right?
two guns in any military junction that have the same exact designation. Because lettering, whether something's a capital letter or a lowercase letter, does not make a difference.
DC-15S for the sidearm, the S was for an acronym, the
DC-15 blaster rifle is the long rifle version. The DC-15A is the short, compact, close quarters combat. DC-15S is the one given the
that kind of makes sense.
No, let me tell you.
Which is why because in Legends, DC-15A is the long rifle. DC-15S is the carbine. And then the DC-15S is also the sidearm, so the canon version just makes more sense. You would not have two things under the same designation. Yet, like if it was like a DC-15S with a capital, a DC-15 with a lowercase s, and they were both carbines, but one was slightly different than the other. Like maybe the one with the capital S had a scope or something like that, or maybe it had some different type of ammunition. That would make a little more sense. But you don't have a DC-15. You don't have them under the same designation. But be two completely different guns. That's not real. If you want to say something, go ahead.
Another thing is, Legends had actual progression throughout the war. example, they started, by the start of the war, they had the sidearm, the DC-15S sidearm, but then fucking, they abandoned that really fast. They abandoned that really fucking fast. And then they switched to DC-17, which is in both canon and legend.
Okay, I don't see your point.
Well, what I'm saying is, there's no progression throughout the war in fucking canon. Aside from the Phase 2 armor, none of the weapons are changed out.
Alright, I don't see how that devalues the point of the fact being that the canon makes more sense in terms of the guns. Again, I have my gripes with the way that Disney has done their new canon stuff, and I have some good things I like about it, but what we're talking about here, that's unrelated.
Only reason why they changed it was because during like the development of Battlefront 2, they kind of fucked up the name, calling the DC.
Yeah, no, they didn't actually make any canon changes. It was legitimately, this is the actual fucking story as to why they changed it. It was legitimately, they fucked up the name, and then they just went with it.
And they fucking changed it in the canon, which that was another thing I kind of got pissed out about. Knowing they did that kind of made me a little bit angry, because I don't think that you fucking fuck up a name to a gun, and it's like, oh, well, you better fucking make that canon or some shit.
Well, they had the ability. I think it would be different if it was like, okay, this thing has its set name, and then they changed it later on.
Yeah, that makes sense. And like a lot of people,
if they screwed it up and the canon was there to be changed, like they had the ability to change this to the okay, this is what it actually is, then I'd be down for it.
Well, I mean, Legends is there for a reason. They would have just, they wouldn't have given it the designation of Legends, you know, if they didn't.
Well, it wasn't Legends until after the
but Disney wouldn't have given it the, they would have just said none of this counts anymore, right?
It doesn't count.
No, but they gave it the designation of Legends. It's a separate timeline, basically.
No, because even then, there's still contradictions that relies only within Legends. Like, for instance, Disney has stated that the Clone Wars and the animatic Clone Wars, so Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Clone Wars, both take place in Legends, but that can't really happen because there are some big contradictions. Like, for instance, Asajj Ventress dies halfway through the war. She's there well into until Phase 2. And then Grievous, the way his voice got screwed over, is also because in Star Wars The Clone Wars, Grievous has always been like a coffee dude. He always has that kind of coffee voice. And then please don't do that. And then, but in the 2003, it provides a perfect explanation as to why he got screwed up. So that there's something I disagree with Disney is that can't fit. It's a huge blaring issue with some really important characters, so they can't do that.
Personally, I prefer Legends to canon, but I love the Clone Wars, but I still think the Clone Wars just fits with canon better than it does Legends.
Yeah.
Star Wars Clone Wars or Star Wars The Clone Wars?
Star Wars
The Clone Wars.
Well, mainly, I'd say yeah, because mainly just Star Wars The Clone Wars ran for longer, and it had more in-depth, things rather than Star Wars Clone Wars. But I mean,
what Disney should do is they should.
My only major issue with it is the fact that because Star Wars The Clone Wars added in Asajj Ventress's fighter from Star Wars Clone Wars. That little thing that had the two kind of sails that would pop up on the top and the bottom. That was in but my main thing that I really wish they should have just kept was Grievous. How crazy he was, because it's always oh, he's this feared general, he's clearly supposed to be this super crazy guy, and then he's just super lame actually in Star Wars The Clone Wars.
In The Clone Wars, though, he doesn't really. I haven't watched all of the Clone Wars yet, so maybe I'm wrong about this. He hasn't really engaged anyone in direct combat.
No, he doesn't, and that's what made him freaking awesome in Clone Wars. That's the thing. So in Episode 3, George Lucas purposefully.
But he's a general.
Listen, in episode 3, he made General Grievous purposefully sort of cowardly, during like situations like that, and a reason was because of his voice, because he was like not in his, he was kind of like clearly like coughing all that, and like so clearly he wasn't the best that he could have been, and just it fit in with that sense of like, oh, this kind of guy is like a sleazy evil dude. But like in Star Wars Clone Wars, this dude like never ran away from anything. He literally was such a badass in the like 2003 show, and they just kind of completely ruined that in my opinion. With
I loved a lot of things about the 2003 show. The one thing I didn't like is and the one thing that I think the Clone Wars did better than Clone Wars is that the clones. Yeah, they were just fucking. They were basically just fucking droids in the 2003 show.
Cannon fodder.
That was that's the point of. That was how they were treated. That's how clones are treated. This is a common misconception. Like clones were seen as droids. Essentially, they were just seen as something that they were not seen as human. They were seen as a tool to be used and could be thrown away and replaced in seconds.
No, they were seen as droids. They were used as if they were droids. But the thing is, every time that a clone speaks, they never get any dialogue. There's never any focus on the clones. You know?
Because there wasn't a necessity for it. They didn't. No clones played a major part of the story like the Clone Wars. And in the Clone Wars, you have people who take a much larger role. And really, the only like person who I'd say also had kind of a more important role, the only person that showed up in both shows that had a relatively important role in at least one was Cody. And Cody's personality was perfect because Cody was always a strict kind of like he would come up with some like his tactics weren't always by the book, but he was a very loyal like Republic commander. And was like everything has to be by like Republic standards and protocol.
What about Captain?
I mean, in Legends,
Captain Rex was he was more unorthodox, and that was the thing. That was the common thing with the 501st is that they were known as like this unorthodox. Like they were the elite guys, but they were also like different. And Rex, for instance, when Rex met Cut Lawquane, or that was his name, right? Cut Lawquane.
Yeah.
When he met him. What Cody would have done in that situation, since he was, because Rex still had resentment for him at the beginning part, because he's like, oh, you're a deserter. He's like, yeah, you're a bad guy because you deserted the clones. You're messed up. But then he kind of finds out, okay, this guy's got a family. He's living a life and all that, and so he feels sympathy for him. And that was a product of the special training by Alpha 17 that Alpha 17 was given permission to use to create like sort of more
empathy.
Not empathy per se, but the goal of the program was to make commanders who were unique and stood out in the sense that they could really think outside the box. They were not traditional, like, all right, this is what you were told to do, you are going to do it. These guys were meant to think like kind of crazy. Cody was a part of that as well. But so that's like a lot of the more like empathetic soldiers were kind of that, and that's why Rex shows a lot of like compassion.
Yeah, but isn't Domino Squad evidence that
and then what?
Like, Domino Squad, there's sort of evidence that in both canon and Legends, because I guess fucking we have to accept the fact that Clone Wars is in Legends and Legends contradicts itself now. Domino Squad are evidence that fucking they didn't have to be in the Alpha 17 program to develop unique personalities.
No, because it's natural human personality. But I'm saying that there were several clones though that had that were like, yeah, no, this is definitely. Plus, this was in the time before that chip thing was introduced. This was so like because in the chip thing it forced the clones because I think what the writers of the show didn't quite realize exactly. I think they knew that, okay, sometime we're going to mention Order 66, but I don't think they really knew how to go about it. And then, so the troopers had empathy and they showed a lot of, care for their, several of them showed, care for their Jedi and such and, really clearly liked them. And then, so Order 66, you have all these clones that probably wouldn't have done it then. So then they made a chip to force anyone, for instance, Fives. So you would say he's a super empathetic since he was part of Donut Squad, super caring guy to his fellow troops and Jedi obviously. So he probably wouldn't have done Order 66, but the chip would have made him. So
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
But back in the days of 2003, that wasn't a thing. The chip wasn't a thing. The clones were like, oh yeah, this is an order, this is a protocol. We're going to follow it. Before the Clone Wars popped out, clones were much more seen as like sort of stricter guys. There were still occasional ones with like some personality, but still it was like kind of, you know.
The thing is, though, I think the chip thing was a bit of a lazy cop-out excuse, in my opinion, because the thing is, whether they were strict order or order-following guys or not, there still could be an explanation for how them following Order 66. You see, clones, whether they develop their own personality or not, they are fucking engineered from birth. Not engineered as in, like, literally genetically engineered, although partially they are, actually. But they're, like, indoctrinated from birth to absolutely rely on a command structure. So no matter what personality would get in the way of that, they are fucking indoctrinated into completely following any order that comes from a high rank, you know?
Well, that's the thing, though. We've seen that not happen. We've seen that exact situation, the complete opposite of it. Perfect example, the Umbara.
Oh yeah, shit.
Line. If they're again, I can't remember if he was a sergeant and lieutenant at the Battle of Umbara. But so, he was following Krell's orders. Like, he was very, and same thing, Dogma was, you know, very a strict clone, and like, there were still clones that would develop personalities, but kind of like order stuff. That's where the major difference was.
Wait a minute, did you say Dogma was a very strict clone, right?
When it came to like the order stuff, I think it was Dogma.
His name is Dogma, and he follows orders, as if the orders are.
Oh, Dogma. No, it wouldn't have been Dogma because Dogma means other things. But like there, so like. Rex a ton of the 501st, and then like I would include the 212th, but that was actually after they found out, yeah, no, this dude's like actually doing some dumb orders, trying to kill other clones. But like even then, like it's like, okay, so clearly this guy's like before all that, like okay, it's clearly this guy's still on our side, and then
authority is inconvertibly true. That's what Dogma means. So the Dogma follows orders. And that's the definition of the word.
Yeah.
Fucking Clone Wars writers. What?
No, that's the intent. That's great. No, that's good writing because it shows that connection. That's probably how he got his nickname then. Was okay, this dude's more following orders then. It's not like the writer's like, oh, this dude follows order lots. Let's just be lazy and name his name as Dogma. No, that was intentional. That's world building. That's intentional.
Yeah,
it's not like they were like, oh, we should just come up with the name of this guy. Oh, let's name him Dogma since he follows orders. They came with that name on purpose because it fit his personality, and that's how you would get a nickname. Since we're just giving numbers.
A fucking good idea.
So, like there, in that instance, it would the clones were engineered to constantly follow orders, but even then, they were having issues. And like, yeah, no. Before the whole thing of like, oh, Krell's like actually this like really bad guy that's making us kill each other, it was like they disobeyed order a couple times. Like to the point where they were going to get executed. Like, so then again, you can't escape that excuse. You can't. You would have to make a system that forced them to do it, because clearly there would be several clones that would disagree with it. And
well, I mean, I feel like a way of doing it without there's a chip in their head. Could have been fucking hypnotism, right? Not because, like, hypnotism, that would basically fulfill the same purpose narratively as the chip, but
well, here's my counter.
It would make more sense for, like, characters like Rex and shit to break out of it, because, like, the first thought you have when you hear about conspiracy isn't, I better go rummaging around in my fucking head.
Well, here's my counter. Here's my counter to that. How would you hypnotize an entire army of most definitely billions of people within an extremely short amount of time?
You literally.
That Order 66 was not planned to happen.
No, I mean like no, actually not hypnotized, but you know the way how sleeper agents work in like media and shit, where it's like they are completely normal until like a code word hits, and then they're.
That was the chip, essentially. That was the chip. And even then,
Yeah,
that'd be risky because that'd be risky because maybe someone would bring up Order 60 because okay, execute Order 66. So I'm guarantee that phrase would have been said at some point, or Order 66 or whatever word they would have brought. It would have been. It just
okay. Now I'm just imagining.
Plus, then if that's
now I'm just imagining. Now I'm just imagining a bunch of clones.
A sleeper agent wouldn't work again because then Rex and Wolf. I'm not sure about Gregor. I would assume so. Because if they were all had that hypnotism stuff, using RC is different. But
in Rebels, they took out their chips.
Yeah, in Rebels they took out their chips. So again, there's a perfect example of yeah, you guys can do that, because they could.
How they get it accurate enough to not give themselves brain damage? This was like very improvised brain surgery here.
Because Fives or Top or whoever, they got theirs taken out, and I was like, yeah, no, they're not dead. They were fine.
Yeah, but it's improvised brain surgery we're talking here.
It's very possible that they could have gone to Camino, for whatever reason, found an excuse to go to Camino, and then were just did exactly what Fives did, just sneak into an operating room and get it done. And then Gregor probably didn't even receive the order. Who knows what happened to him? So, but again, their hypnotism and plus for a whole army thing, there would have been that would have been too complex, and I can see more loopholes with that than the chips. I mean, I kind of like
when you mentioned how the word Order 66 must have come up at some point. I'm just imagining a bunch of clones on leave, and then fucking one of the guys like, yeah, I'd like to order the thing on the menu, Order 66, and then just they all get fucking synchronized, get up from their chairs,
just start massacring Jedi.
Yeah, it basically would be that's it. I was thinking more so their training. If it's okay, they probably, because I'm assuming they would get the chip at a relatively young age. I mean, even for a clone, and so they would have to come up during training at some point, because how would they know what the order was?
Wait.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Okay, where's the Jedi?
The time has come.
I'd be be down for that. If I end up getting PK'd, I'd be down to have it be oh yeah, I killed a Jedi on the field because my inhibitor chip started acting weird. And the inhibitor chip wasn't, and even then, it's inhibitor. It's not necessarily it forced them to do Order 66. It kept them from feeling any any remorse or compassion or basically anything that would have stopped them from committing Order 66. It repressed those because it inhibited them from not doing.
Yeah, but it only did that specifically after the chip. The chip did fuck all until the order actually came in.
Yeah. And yeah, it never did anything until after the order came in, and then
it wore
clearly,
off.
I guess after a while, it must have done something while it was in her head, because then Top probably wouldn't have gone and shot her.
I'm going
something
to
happened.
I'm going to medbay just to freaking play Order 66.
What happened was what basically happened. What I think was that it did fuck all until the Order 66 order came in, and then it lasted for about a month until it wore off. Because that's the only real explanation for the clones looking back at it and going, oh yeah, fuck, that was bad. That actually happened quite a while in some of the countries.
Yeah, no, I'm sure, maybe even after the order was complete, I'm sure there was given an all clear. Because, there were still Jedi that had to be hunted down, like Jocasta. And that whole Darth Vader and Fox situation, there must have been.
I thought Fox was killed with frick.
He was killed. Yeah, he was killed by Vader.
Was killed. So here's the story with Fox. And this,
oh yeah,
this is such put down in a dog way to go. Let me explain. Shush, peasants. All right, let me explain this. So what happened was, Darth Vader, after he got like all stuff set up, got sent to Coruscant, and the Emperor was like, "Yo, we still got Jedi chilling out in the Jedi Temple. Darth Vader, go hook up with Chuck, kill him." And then so Darth Vader went, and like he met up with Fox and was like, "All right, dude. So here's what's gonna go down. We're gonna kill Madam. We're gonna hunt down this Jedi, and we're gonna find him."
Oh my gosh, I remember.
They coordinated that and all that, and then what happened to Fox was, so they end up catching the Jedi, like Shock, like is all flying around in Lats and on the ground and such. Darth Vader's doing battle with Madame Jocasta. The clones start firing on Jocasta, and then they see, oh dip, there's another Jedi. Let's shoot him, and then they start shooting at Darth Vader, and so Darth Vader had to like start deflecting shots and end up killing some dudes. And I can't remember what happened to Jocasta. I think she got away during that because
Yeah, she got away because freaking Vader.
Vader, what he does is he force jumps up to the lat that Fox is
fucking
in.
breaks
just like
Fox's neck.
What happens is he jumps up in the force lat and is like, Fox, yo, I know you're loyal and all that, but you kind of did me bad here. He's like, why did you not inform your troops of my appearance? And he's like, I'm sorry, Lord Vader, I didn't. And literally halfway through his sentence, he doesn't even give him time to really explain himself. Darth Vader's just like, fuck this, and just snaps his neck immediately. You know, he gives him no chance to explain himself.
You know what would be great if I joined Shock?
You screwed up, dude. Just, no.
If I joined Shock and freaking, Fox.
You should.
Fox, this character's gonna die someday by getting his fucking neck break. I swear.
And plus, before that, Vader had a freaking interaction with, Fox.
I like how Mike calls an arrest on site, yet, no shocker.
Wait a minute, was that a PK? Was Knight killing me a PK?
Hold on. Let me change my name.
I fucking hope.
Hey, Amos, you wanna see something funny?
No.
No? Okay, give me a minute. Okay, can you look in your, Discord real quick?
Hang on. Give me 5 seconds. Yeah, this Commander. Why did you not provide your troops with my description? I didn't expect anything like this to happen, sir. I just didn't think, and then just instantly is just neck snaps.
The Marvel made a funny meme out of that shit. Actually, it was like, well, how did it put again? Marvel made a fucking meme out of that.
Wait, find the image. I'm gonna try and find that image. I think it's still somewhere on my fucking hard drive.
That was a funny fucking thing.
Hey, check out my name.
Change it. They're gonna fucking catch you for that.
I know. Oh. Hold on. Let me just press. Wait, slash. And then slash.
Which button does what on the left bridge? Well, those are control. Those are like alarms, aren't they?
Oh, they figured it out.
Execute Order 66.
Also, did Mai just call you Fox?
Yeah, she called me Fox. She figured it out.
CTs 166.
That's always been my name.
You gotta fucking change it, you did.
Well, I already changed my name. It should be.
It's CT lowercase s 166 Fox.
Oh.
You need to capitalize the S and put private in your name, mate. Wait, I just realized I'm in charge of all of you.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you're not. No, this
I am. I'm a corporal.
Wait,
as the CT unassigned, yes, but in squad, we all work as.
I know, but I'm saying on ship, I'm gonna control you.
I know, but again, like what I'm trying to explain, Marvel is as one in a squad.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be one unit rather than like okay, we're gonna have a chain of command.
Yeah, one unit.
Yeah, I'm saying we'd be one thing rather than chain of command. Like we'd be more so like brain and cells, like how it's one sort instead of like, well, I guess a cell does have a chain of command actually because you got the nucleus and shit. That was a bad example.
Remember that you can't spell Nexus Squad without killing. Wait, what? I'm not going up. Why am I going up?
Why is there a guy named Crate who's making pelican noises?
What? Oh.
Where's Crate at? Wait, where's Crate?
That makes sense.
Where's Crate at? He's great.
Where is he?
Fucking... You know when you come out of Hangar 2 or whatever, and then there's the simulation room?
Oh!
And I think he's...
Squad, report to simulation room. Fox, don't fucking say that.
I know, he's not still there, he's walking around like... Wait, is that him?
Fox, they're gonna get on it. Don't fucking do it.
I don't think anyone noticed.
You know what's funny? I was right next to a Jedi when I said that.
So he'd hear you just... What was the thing? The Jedi would just been like, what's Order 66? What are you talking about? he wouldn't even know. He'd just be like, what's going on, guys? Guys?
Guys?
You okay?
Around.
Guys? They're all pointed guns at him. That's basically what happened. So, imagine, assuming Amos doesn't get PK'd in a CWRP. So for Imperial, I have a completely different character. I'm not a clone, I'm an actual dude.
Yeah,
so
same with me.
The way I got murked was hang on, where's Crate at right now?
Do you know how fucking it's legitimately just one fucking line of text in the Imperial RP in character chat, but do you know how Duck canonically dies?
Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on a second.
Fucking, do you know how? Fucking, he basically dies of accelerated aging from, not dies of accelerated aging of, like, dying of old age, though. Dies of, like, old people issues, like, fucking diarrhea.
Dysentery?
Right? And I was like,
oh,
no, fucking, as a heart.
That's what dysentery is like when you... dysentery, I think it is.
Dysentery is when you consume water that has shit in it, and then you get real fucking...
I guess I could just name my name.
Dysentery, infection of the intestines resulting... Dysentery is the infection of the intestines resulting in severe diarrhea with the presence of blood and mucus in the feces. That sucks.
No. Duck basically fucking dies of a heart attack on the toilet because accelerated aging is bad.
I actually think I might join the Jedi. And then
that's when you think about it though, that's realistically how someone with accelerated aging would probably end up dying.
Jedi propaganda.
So most of the clones during the Imperial era probably ended up dying of like heart attacks or some horrific kind of old people problems.
Here you go, friend. No, that was my character. Back on burst before everybody separated me.
Wait, no, stop right there. You're gonna fucking be a
Yeah, boy.
You're gonna fucking demote John me.
What?
And I'll fucking Johnson the watermelon, not demotion and all that shit.
Hold on, what the fuck does that sound? Everybody hear that?
I actually think I might
the new generation of BLN or like the...
No, I don't think so.
Nigga new? Bitch, I'm a car, motherfucker!
Oh, Hey guys, big fire! Shit! Oh shit, big pop. Alright.
Hi.
Leader of the Magenta.
So why were we called?
Back on.
Why were we called here again?
Back on BL1.
Anyway, wait, what was I talking about?
Back on
we were
BL1.
talking about Star Wars.
We were.
Oh yeah, so the way I end up getting PK'd, so here's what happens. So basically, so a Jedi gets taken away from, like, he takes a few clones on a scouting mission, and we're post base, and he leaves his youngling behind at the base because he's like, nah, I don't want this youngling going on a scouting mission. He's gonna be cool. So what ends up happening is Order 66 gets dropped right then and there. All the clones at the base are like, all right, we're just gonna kill this kid. And we just fucking kill the kid. And then the Jedi comes back. The two, like, he brought like 3 clones with him. They didn't receive the order, so they didn't entirely know what was going on. They were informed privately. And then all of us, and then we all tried to get the Jedi, and just Amos got cut down in that. That's basically just how I sorted it out. But what was it? It was like, yeah, okay, so we were talking, this was what made me think about it. You said the thing about, like, the Jedi wouldn't even know what was going on, or I said the thing about the Jedi not even knowing what was going on. And I just had the thought of that's how the youngling reacted.
Oh yeah.
So it's just, hey guys, what's going on? What's with the guns, guys? Come on, I'm at like 6 years old. You can't do. And then just immediately you just hear blaster fire coming from his tent from like 20 different.
I love the scene with freaking
And General Skywalker, what are we going to do?
Yeah, and you freaking pull that as.
No, I'm just. No, what I'm just imagining is like they kill the Jedi Master, right? And then the youngling's unarmed, and like they're just sitting there like, okay, who's gonna kill the kid? Which one of us is gonna like willingly murder a child?
Yeah, that makes.
And then one of them just walks up from behind and just shoots him.
No, you know what? You know what's even.
Dude, are they gonna plan to get rid of Ark as well?
What? Dude,
Dude, what is going on with this server? I've never seen a server do this before.
No, we just talked to the yesterday. We talked to the freaking server owner, and he said he's gonna freaking put COs and XOs in every freaking platoon that's supposed to. Hint, supposed to.
If we, what the? I'm confused. What?
I don't know.
So does that mean that?
Sounds like now, from what it sounds like, because troops that realistically should be.
I was about to clean up on an arc.
The only like a Venator would only have like there would be a fleet for like an entire like group from the clones. Like the 501st Legion had their own little group of Venators and acclimators and such.
The 501st Legion had a fleet because they were a legion, not a battalion. A battalion wouldn't have a fleet.
Either way,
have like one Venator.
Well, still, either way, you see what I mean? Is that, you know, these groups would have, you know, different, you know, either way, each group would have different. Well, no, that's not true because Obi-Wan had a fleet of Venators. He had a couple.
Yeah, but that wasn't just the 212th. 212th was part of a corps. I forget what it was called. Was it the 7th Sky Corps, I think?
Yeah, 7th Sky Corps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was Skywalker's freaking,
No, it was Obi-Wan's battalion. No, Obi-Wan was the leader of the 7th Sky Corps.
They were,
it was Obi-Wan.
Yeah, it would be, yeah, he would be in charge of the 7th Sky Corps. Oh. But either way, so, like, yeah, either way, so those guys would have a couple of Venators. So, realistically, judging by by just looking at the job menu, honestly, it almost seems like they're just going to remove everything and only have the 41st Elite Corps. From what I've seen and from what it sounds like, only for like this is going to be a 41st Fleet is essentially what's going to happen.
How it would probably no. How about unassigned fleet?
No, that I'm like no, they're not going to do that because
no, but that'd work fine actually. Think about it.
It worked fine, but Marx is like too many. Silver would not have that, and he'd probably do something.
The thing is,
here's the thing. I really don't understand like what they're planning to do because the only actual like battalions in a sense that would serve any purpose really are Med Corps and 41st Elite Corps.
I think how It should, how it would actually normally work would be, fucking, basically, like, there'd be a fleet for, like, a core or
what are
elite.
you talking about? Well, it just,
And,
any
like,
large military group, like the 501st or the 7th Sky Corps or the 337th or the 327th Sky Corps, they'd have their own fleets.
And each one of those Venators would have a battalion in it.
And then they would have that. There would not be a mixing of battalions unless there's a situation where it's like, you need to pick up these dudes who were just attacked or something like that. It would be, if you're talking about standard, if you're talking about the standard, this normal thing would be like the mixing of the battalions in.
Okay, well, let's stop talking over each other then.
Yes, please.
Fucking, no, it's fucking, look, I wouldn't do it if Amos wasn't, like, fucking doing machine gun shit here. Like,
well, yeah, I'm trying to talk fast so I can get my point across.
Yeah, but, like, even with how fast you're taking forever to finish.
Because there's a lot of shit he knows and he has to say. And another thing I'd like to point out, guys, they're not going to completely fucking disband every battalion. What they're going to do is, because some of the leaders are being dipshits, they're going... Tweak might have to step in and have to start assigning leaders. Yeah, it's going to have to come to that point.
Actually, I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What I'm saying is, actually, there could potentially be more than one battalion on a ship, but at maximum there'd be 2. Is what I'm saying. Amos. Oh, is that you?
Is that you? Well, no, it would be...
Where the fuck are you guys?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking like
I'm hiding in the elevator.
Situations where it'd be like, okay, yeah, these guys are gonna be on the Venator for a while, but it wouldn't be a permanent thing. If you're talking about like these guys, like how the setup would like officially be, it would be like, yeah, these this part of the military would have their own like fleets of Venators and like ground stuff, and then that's what they have, and then this other group would have it.
Hey, fuck you,
and there might be mixing if it's like, okay, these guys are going to meet on this Venator for like briefing and general strategizing stuff.
Although, I mean, fucking, yeah, shit, you're...
But, I mean, it wouldn't really be that they would have like 2 battalions permanently stationed on... Well, 2 battalions, I mean, I'm not sure how much a Venator can hold. And how much a battalion is for the Star Wars unit.
Venators are fucking big, and a battalion in Star Wars is around like, fucking, is it, the company's 100 people, a battalion is about 400 people then,
yeah.
Wait, is someone after joining?
No.
A battalion is a military unit. This term, the use of the term battalion varies by nationality and branch of service. Typically, a battalion consists of 300 to 800 soldiers and divided into a number of companies. A battalion is usually commanded by a lieutenant colonel. Hang on.
You see, that's how it works in the real military. But you have to remember, the writers in Star Wars didn't do their research.
What do you mean?
Well, what I'm saying is, if you're going to use Wikipedia as a source for Star Wars, it's not going to work very well because the writers on Star Wars clearly weren't very good history.
Hang on, stop. So, well, they do take a lot of inspiration from... No, they did do some good stuff with history, like the whole dogfight stuff and the way they did the Last Jedi with the bombing runs. That's very historical, especially with like World War II and World War I and such. But here, so, alright, so here's, that's kind of interesting. So, even then it kind of varies. So, a section is 4 to 12 people, commanded by a sergeant. A squad is 2 or more sections, so 8 to 24 people, commanded by a sergeant. A company is a platoon or a troop, or 2 or more squads. This is for the Second World War in the United States. But here, okay, so more companies, and that ranged from 400 to 1,000 men, led by a lieutenant colonel. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find
This is a Star Wars server, so I'm using Star Wars shit as a source here. According to Wikipedia, In the Grand Army Republic, the battalion was made up of 4 companies of 165 clone troopers each, for a total of 660 men, commanded by a major or clone troop commander, with 4 battalions forming a regiment.
Now, what would form a legion?
Well,
20 battalions.
a legion is a more of a Roman term. Legion is not.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up here. I'm gonna look this shit up. Legion. Republic and Empire. Apparently they use the same thing. A clone legion consisted of 9,216 troops. So you do the math as to how many regiments that would be.
No.
Huh, there was a legion the United States had, actually. The Legion of the United States from 1792 to 96.
And then what a corps is in the Clone Wars, a standard army corps consisted of 4 legions of clone troopers, 36,864 men in total. Oh, that's a lot. That's a fucking ton right there.
Here's the thing.
That was their army count?
No. So a corps. And you have to remember, there were about a fuck ton of corps in the Grand Army of the Republic. A corps consisted of 4 legions, and that would added up to 36,864 men in total. So,
motherfucker, have you ever heard of the sector army?
A Venator could have. Hang on, real quick. A Venator could have a
4 corps. Then
hey guys, wait, hang on. Whoa, stop.
Keeps going, doesn't it? 4 corps would form a sector army.
All right, cool, guys, stop. All right, so the crew count for a Venator was 7,400.
Yeah.
That's crew though, and it could probably store some.
So
more.
A corps or a legion, they would need like at least a legion would need like around 2 or 3 Venators. But a corps, they would need a fleet.
Yes, that's yeah.
Are you here for the Jedi?
That's what I've been saying. Is that corps would have.
Nice. Fox, to be a Jedi.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Jedi for our thing.
For the United States.
I don't think that'll work out.
For the United States, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna hope it works out because that's gonna be amazing.
I know, but like, I don't
the United States, I'm gonna go from lowest groups to highest groups. A fire team is comprised of 2 riflemen, 1 being a team leader, a grenadier, and an automatic rifleman used when small recon or special missions are required, led by a sergeant. The squad or section, made up of 4 to 10, normally commanded by a sergeant or staff sergeant. Some units have 2 squads that make up a section, commanded by a staff sergeant. Platoon, 16 to 44, that's correct.
I can see you.
Is led by a lieutenant with an NCO as second in command. A platoon usually consists of 3 to 4. Company contains 3 to 5 platoon, total of 60 to 200 soldiers, commanded by a captain. Here's a fun fact. So if the element is if a company is an artillery unit, rather than being called a company, it's called a battery. And then if it's an armored or air cavalry, it's called a troop.
Are you using the United States military as a reference here?
Yeah. I said that just so this I'm doing U.S. stuff. I'm going from smallest to biggest. And this is the U.S. Army. This doesn't count for Marines, Navy, or Air Force. This encompasses.
I would say that I personally say that the clones are more based on like historical shit than modern militaries.
Yeah, no,
you know,
they are.
Because if you look at the army groups, for instance, on this very page it mentions it. For instance, if you look at army groups back in World War II compared to now, they're different size.
Like the majority of the battles in the Clone Wars are like a mix between Vietnam and World War I, with a sprinkle of World War II. None of them really resemble modern combat, though.
No, I'd say World War II more so from what I've seen from like movies and such. Like Last Jedi, that's the bombing. Spoilers. Oh, that's not really spoilers since it's like the very beginning.
No. I'm talking like Clone Wars.
Is a very much a World War II design. And even in the Clone Wars, I've seen stuff that I'd say is more World War II than World War One. Because World War II is just such an easy basis for any sort of military concept. Because it's one of the biggest.
So I know what I found out what Legion was. A unit of 3,000, 6,000 men in ancient Roman army.
But we've already established what a legion is. We've already said that. Yeah, we've already read that out.
Fox, can I inform you about something?
Damn.
You realize that you might not even be able to be a Jedi in our unit. The thing is, we are a unit, and we kind of don't need a Jedi to be a unit. We all work as one. And having a Jedi is kind of complicates things, doesn't it?
No, I don't want to be one of those freaking Jedi that jumps in the front.
As you can see, I'm legit.
And who's the guy flying outside?
I have no clue. Probably the pilot. We have like two pilot. We have a pylon.
Wait a minute, can you still hear me, like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now Fox, I'd like to tell you something. You realize we've already established what a Legion is, like,
yes,
several minutes ago? Also, I find it a little silly that we're trying to find out what the equivalent of the Star Wars, like the Star Wars equivalent of real life shit, when most of the stuff we're looking for is like on Wikipedia already. There's already a Star Wars equivalent. We don't need to make our own shit up. Is it just me, or does like magazine on the DC-15A model look really out of place? It like the shaders on it look separate to everything else. The texture's just, it's weird. Seriously, look at it.
What's going on?
Fucking...
Do you want Jedi? Want Jedi?
No, I'm not here
for real though, like, I don't think we need a Jedi.
Well, yeah. I have to agree with Dunks on this one. We don't really need a Jedi.
Like, the reason why I think about that is we're kind of a unit. We're not a special battalion or anything. And to make it a little bit worse, having a Jedi in the thing would kind of like make it look like we want a bunch of shit. And that's what I don't want to aim for. Like, we might have units in here that have like specialized in a few things, like a flamer trooper or a fucking or a heavy, or maybe a feature a support kind of role, like a light machine gun. But anyways,
I don't even think I'll be able to do it anyway, because I don't know how it works.
How it works?
The freaking tryouts or anything.
Yeah, because it might get really confusing.
I just want to see how it works.
Who's this?
XO.
Hi, XO.
What's up, XO?
Good box.
What's up?
Almost AFK again, or?
Huh?
Is almost AFK again?
No, I don't think so. We were just talking about lesions and shit. He actually might be looking up for something.
Yeah.
The fuck's going on in the meeting?
I don't know, I just got home and they just told me to leave right away.
Really?
I'm home.
Yep, so I might get moved back any second now, so if I just leave randomly, that's why.
Oh, okay.
If I'm mid-sentence.
That makes sense.
You said there'd be a lore event happening soon, Johnson.
Yeah, he
Sure.
said.
There was supposed to be a lore event today, so...
Okay, Ramel's AFK though, so...
Well, is he on the server?
Ramel? No, he's not.
Okay.
Someone might be actually doing the lore event. It kind of depends.
I mean, like, if the lore event doesn't happen by 1 AM, or like there's no announcement relating to it, then I'm gonna leave.
Hello.
I wouldn't even wait till 1 AM. I would wait till, like, for me, like, 2 or 3 hours from now. If it isn't on then it most likely won't be on. But who the hell knows?
Fucking Pangea.
Pangea.
Is there an event going on right now, or?
No, we're just fucking around.
Yeah.
Alright.
CT was just on shooting a bunch of people.
Kazakhstan, greatest country in the world.
Oh,
there's. Hey, bye.
During the 1900s, we all know what was the best country.
Italy?
Fuck you.
Germany.
Exactly. See, he's got it.
He's a fucking Nazi. Of course he's got it.
German too.
Something.
Oh fuck.
What do you need to do?
Now you got two of them in here. What are you gonna do about it?
Don't burn me. I had nothing to do with the Holocaust.
I know many different types of gases that can hurt you.
Cyanide gas.
Gas.
I don't understand what people meant by cooking Jews in an oven. Oh, okay, I will be going. See you guys.
I don't understand either, actually, to be honest.
Really? Really?
Did they put them in ovens?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I thought that was a fucking joke.
No. They burn them alive. They either burn them alive or burn them dead.
The thing in quarantine.
Actually, speaking of events,
No Mandalorian polka while flying. Mandalorian polka destroys ships.
You know the Mandalorian.
And then right above Mandalorian polka, right below it, there's a memorial for CC 01604. Did the Mandalorian polka kill a fucking clone commander?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot the comment.
Good job, Master Eve.
No, what's worse is when you misspell comes. It's not really important.
When he spelled his own name and put Jedi Knight East Kush instead of East Koth.
Hey, you people searched like 13 different times. Oh.
Actually,
Who needs napalm? Who needs mustard gas? You got the fucking.
Wait, there's an actual guy right here.
What?
Sergeant Rommel of Wolfpack, who put Waffle Pack Sergeant Rommel. I fucking hell.
I'm just hoping I don't get assaulted by one of.
There's a guy in the crates. What?
We don't have a.
Did you guys see my comment? Mandalorian Backstreet Boy.
Oh fuck yeah.
Do you know they're like idol dance? It's like a freaking Backstreet Boy.
I never seen them do that.
I think yesterday, freaking Exquisite was like
Johnson, what? I can't hear you in game.
Look at the hologram. Look at the hologram.
The hologram? Holy fuck!
It's a fucking ghost. Kill
I ain't
it.
afraid of no ghost.
What about Exquisite? What's happening?
There was an event where we were working for the frickin' Mandalorians to get some idol thing. Or the tablet. I think Johnson, you joined that, and then
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
For a bit.
So before that, he made a comment on the idol dance of the frickin' Mandalorians, and he was like, "Frickin' Backstreet Boys, making me fix their robots."
Huh.
Backstreet Boys, come on, heck yeah, guys, Backstreet Boy.
All right, so and another real quick thing, because I wanted to go. Okay, A core includes.
Sandman is South African. What?
So a core includes.
That explains why he's a dick.
He's not actually. That's the joke, I think.
Ah. Sandman is a spy for Northern Ireland.
We might do an event here in a second, Amos.
I remember there was this one. There was this one picture, and it was England on a map, and it doesn't show England. It shows like the entirety of the UK, but it's all labeled Ireland.
Ireland. Oh.
Fucking Irish national anthem intensify.
What was it again, Amos?
No, they should take the entire world map and just label it Ireland.
I think Amos was about to say something. What was it? Amos? Amos, you there, Amos?
Hey.
Fuck, now I never know what he said.
Hey, I'm gay.
Alright, say let's go. Happy New Year's. Hey, you didn't start exactly 8 o'clock. This is clickbait. I'm riding. I'm going to the dark side.
The dark side of
Oh my god! No, it has to be Minecraft shooting.
Minecraft.
What the fuck is PC? What do you mean when they say PC?
Don't know.
Is Purple Cosmos like a canonical thing in the server now? Or are there like a bunch of politically correct people? Or is this like PC is better than console thing?
Or is it
PC's
just
better than console? What the?
If he is joking, he did the exact same thing after 212 closed. He's not actually coming up here. The joke is he's doing it like a second close, just like 212. He's literally wasting time. Just continue on. Right, now that that's settled, the Jedi transportation. So, hello everyone. I don't know how many of you have ever played Jedi in any Star Wars server. For some of you have, here's a reminder. See that, unlike most battalions and rules that some of the ship has, a Jedi is not simply only having the force being able to jump around. More of a chance to survive against droids and pirates, whatever this ship faces, having a very deadly weapon, but also having the responsibility of a Jedi, which comes with balance, knowledge, and responsibility. As people look up to you. And someone sees, and of course, to not to not use your powers for evil, as that will only lead to the path of the dark side. That's it. Now, I would like every single one of you to start to change your names to my trainee would either only one name, or if you prefer first name and a surname. Whoops. Don't forget the name. This kind of sound, realistic, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know, Snipper will be an actual realistic source. Michael Bay, no, none of that.
Your name cannot be any canon character or a real life name of a celebrity. We had one person once try to be Luke Skywalker. Yeah, we actually had someone try to be Luke Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker as their custom name. So, get creative, kiddos. Yeah, get creative.
Alright, so now, this trial will consist of several sections. One section is going to be knowledge. I'm going to test your knowledge of the Jedi, as well as some lore and the Sith. Afterwards, I will test your ability to for duel. You will all be paired up against each other, and I will give you training a lightsaber to see how well you will handle a lightsaber. Afterwards, I will have a obstacle course, which I will test your ability and how you control your force jumps, as it is important when traversing very terrain. And last, you will be paired up with a squad of clone troopers in a simulation to test your coordination and communication whenever you are on the battlefield and you need to rely on the clone troopers beside you and them on you as their protection. Should start with the lore section, please follow.
He said please hold. Didn't he?
Oh.
Follow.
Yeah, his mic was coming off,
Yeah, I know. I should probably fix that, but there's also this very annoying line going on, so I don't know what the problem was.
Why these guys look so sad? Their head hung low.
That is not sound this.
I'll probably back his
Hey,
network.
it's Toss. Can I be Doc's force sensitive clone?
No, it doesn't exist.
Please don't
I got a
mention
question for you.
Question, Mike?
Do you want me to put the door back where random people can't come into the back area without the keypad? You want me to put the keypad back up?
Very preferable, yeah.
I can do that for you if you'd like while you're doing this, and then when you need me, I can just like come back in here. And I disappear into the night like a ghost.
Alright, so the way we're gonna do this, since I'm just only asking you in voice to answer your question, what not really help, because of course saying the answer will also give your fellow trainees. And I will ask you every single question I ask to be given to me in form of PM, and afterwards I will evaluate them, and once everyone has answered all their questions and PMs, we shall continue with the duel, which is conveniently right next to us. To start off, I would like you to, through PM, recite as best as you can the Jedi quote. Okay, begin. You did not need to know it perfectly. You can manage is great, but I also trust that you will not try to pull up your phone to just like sneak a peek of the whole thing.
That's probably wrong.
Come on, seems.
Now, Tweak snuck in as an assassin again. So before we get chipboarded and attacked. Yeah. We sealed off the doors.
That we did. And now, have all submitted your question. Those were very good answers. Some, of course, even though you might not remember, you will learn them in time. Now, my next question is, what is a kyber crystal?
What the fuck? I'm too young to get raped.
Alright. Next question. How would a Sith, how would a Sith go about to acquire a kyber crystal as their connection to the Force is not the same of a Jedi and cannot see it for their true form?
I know I'm boring, but I'm done.
Thank you, Bob. Not Bart.
No problem.
Alright then. What is a holocron?
Sorry, just double checking that. A holocron, you said?
Yes, I said holocron.
Sorry, misclick.
Alright. Now, other three, let's say, classes of Jedi that Jedi fall. Sorry about that.
Repeat that?
Different, yes, specifically. Or, the three classes that... Shut up. I'm saying the three classes that the Jedi fall. The three most known.
Specific. Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Also, pretty sure I got at least one of those wrong, but I'm not sure about the other two.
So I'm not they're specifically called classes. I don't specifically know what they're technically called. So
they're called
specialties. Specialties. Thank you. Great.
I think in Code 4 they're called special classes though, but I can't remember. I haven't played it in a couple months or two.
That was cool. That's why I picked that. My bad.
That's my former CEO. What's poppin', bro?
Your mom. What's poppin', Jimbo?
Anyway,
Ugh, I got that one wrong, probably.
who is the oldest Jedi Master that has trained over 1,000 students in his lifetime?
Eve.
Oh, dang it.
Great work, Alice.
I'm sorry. I forgot to put that slash. Ugh.
You ready for all of us? Jedi Traps canceled. Let's go.
Yeah. Before the Jedi of this era and the old Jedi, who were the original Jedi?
Maybe want to word that better, but I know what you mean, but just for other people, may want to try and word it better.
Please word that better.
Before this era's Jedi and the era of the Old Republic, what were the original Jedi were called?
Jedi Order.
What it is, it's a spell fun, damn it.
Mom.
We're talking Legends, right? Not canon one?
Yeah, we're talking about the originals which that didn't have lightsabers, but had the, like, the beginning of Force users that had all the lightsabers.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta get something my throat's really dry.
Wait, yes, another question?
I mean... Yeah, some of you asked it, but yeah. Right.
I think...
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
No.
Alright, sweet. Sorry, I'm trying to just find that book.
I got that one. If you're talking about Legends.
Gotta use and pay attention. Probably someone that I would probably just like to take out. I won't. They're probably dead. As of the Clone Wars, who are the known Sith?
As a whole?
No, I'm saying in the current Clone Wars era, which are the known Sith not whole in this era.
The whole time.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell the last guy's name, so
Great, motherfucker.
Some good answers. Who was the creator of the rule of two? Which sits specifically?
I was born in the dark age, right? You were near the dark age.
Except for...
Alright.
What kind of name is the eye attacks? What?
Justin.
Where's name?
Why are you looking at my ass?
You know. And there's a bear there, right?
Wait. Propaganda.
And luckily, who are the current Jedi Council member?
Question.
Yes.
Phase 2 or before Phase 2?
We're currently before Phase 2.
Okay, alright, I had to deal with the thing.
Alright.
What the? Where is he?
What's going on?
Okay, I dealt with that.
So what'd you say, other guy? That's not my guy next to him.
You were clipping.
Or next to it. Oh yeah, sorry, I noticed that. Click. I didn't know it clipped it. That was a horrible pun.
Joke's on you. There's something on me. No, that's not me. Put this gun over, I'll kill you. Oh my god, there she is. Wait, just wait. What do I say? I'm so nervous right now. Keep going.
also change for.
Alright. That is it for the lore part of the trap. You did pretty well. Some aspects you need to, but first you probably will learn about the aspects that you missed in time. But now we will on to the dueling section of the training. Now I shall give you all a personal lightsaber. We have personally used. And I will also give you a white black crystal because the standard crystal is lead, like the Sith. So you also have to go to the lightsaber customization after I give you your lightsaber.
The fuck was
A
that?
crystal for each.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry, it's your gunshots. Okay then.
There's no gunshots in Star Wars 40.
Sure there is. They're called slugs.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about it.
They're like a Jedi's greatest weakness, dude. That and flamethrowers.
And poison.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, so the guy's just going around killing people.
Yeah, think about it, there's a lot. Now that I think about it, there's a lot of things that Jedi are weak to.
Let's see.
You got it, Ethan, or you need help?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, I think Neelix got it. Give him one more to Neelix.
How do you ignite it?
It's R.
I think that
one more time. One more time.
Mine's bigger than yours.
There you go.
Hey! Guys. That's not a toy.
Cease. Ow.
Thank you, my eye. Wait, did it hurt you?
Yeah, because I was earlier, so the back to date is garbage occasionally.
Okay,
hey, tweet, fuck you!
Right now.
Heck, why are you so mad at Tweet?
He fucking destroyed a table and then I'm triggered.
Oh, because they're not near triggered. All he did was tweak with it. I need them, but we need 8 crystals. Dips. Can I go apply it quick?
Yeah, you may. Whoever picked up a crystal, pick it up. I think you two haven't picked up a crystal.
I picked up mine.
Pick up a crystal. Who the hell did pick up a crystal?
I picked up my crystal.
Oh.
This is like the right way.
Well, where are we?
My dad. Open the door though. Open the door.
Yeah, you're the
We're in charge. No. We're in charge.
I'm not here. Get in the set up the freaking car. What the fuck?
I came to check if I'm mine. What's happening?
I didn't. Oh my god.
Me.
What the hell?
What did you do to her?
Okay, mine didn't put it in the Jedi.
I don't think I actually got one. He
It was like...
You like doors?
Keith, I don't actually get that. I thought I did.
I'm not going very much by. I want to go very fucking much on my
Let's fix every.
I have keys now.
How do you?
Okay, so you have a light.
How do you?
What about
I need a crystal.
The way you
I picked one up, I didn't. I thought I picked it up.
You didn't
have to still have one.
Shall we go get our
This is cool looking.
We have a stance?
So unfortunately, right now you don't have stance. Of course, is through experience and dueling, and of course, killing and killing enemies like drones and parts. That's how you play experience. So as of now, you can only.
Yeah.
I know. Stance.
Eve, how do we get more parts for our lightsabers?
Oh yeah.
Don't. Yeah,
at this moment, I'm still working out with EMs for parts to be operated in random locations, but for right now, see in the future.
Okay, so we just.
Keith, would you like to try your door?
Okay. Sounds good.
Can I didn't really see everyone's United so I'm sure that everyone.
Nice to get corrupted ones, by the way. Work.
Because there's not corrupted white one. Can you not harm yourself? God damn it!
I'm joking.
This is not a
Right.
I need to really have because the door works this time.
Let me.
Specific of your imagination.
Get the fuck out of here, Forrest Gump.
Really? Thank guys that escaped. Probably deal with like 3 new
Yes. Situation going down by the big, I think. Do you need me to go down there?
Yes, you don't want to investigate. I will call for you when you need. You gotta go in.
Okay.
Now, since there's a really equal number of you, I guess one of you will have to face against someone already. So,
fight you.
Well, we shall see. Maybe. For now.
He's got a good lightsaber.
Now, let us see.
And he has more stuff than we do, so.
We shall have attacks, fight weight. Alex.
What?
Let me vote for you.
What would you like me to set their health at?
Slash me, ERP's you.
Can you not? 1,000.
1,000 can do.
Yep. So, the way this is going to work is the both of you will start at both those sides. If you have the bow bind, right there, fuck it. Alex over here. Alex over here.
That's not it.
Let me just do something. Both of you hear me? Yes, you can. So to start the duel, both of you shall bow, because this is a respectful duel. Of course, keep in mind that during a duel with a opponent, they may not show you the same bow, so it is not needed to always battle, but in a place such as this, I ask everyone to bow and to show respect before. As you have bow, you may ignite and use the skills you currently have. Of course, that is block,
Is this a statue of
sleeping,
Krogan?
and sweat. Start one. Right.
Yeah, that's the Krogan right there. Weird.
As well.
Of course, Kirtland. Oh, guess not. Whoops. I saw Bending at first.
What?
Oh, Kirtland is when someone, a group of people just starts crouching. The sticks are like zero.
Back with that normal.
I mentioned don't use the rhino tactic. Just run into your opponent with the sharp butt, actually swing.
Right, but this is also different then, so...
Yeah, that's played BLN.
It's hard to tell who's in the first to say. It's not the fuck either.
I could have sworn that.
Yep, skill point. You have to get everything with skill points. Block stances.
We're not even be able to block.
Up. I lost. GG.
Or...
Where the hell did Galaxy come from?
More. That was a good deal. You know what? To make things easier, I shall actually give every single one of you a point to unlock the first stat. I would like everyone to follow me, so you may, for this time, take the first stance to have a better duel, because just having the normal stances that on everyone to the skill station.
Nice. I keep pressing
now. Let me not give you the points to will mark the stats.
There are two people out. Go up and make them stops, then make it behind the door.
The point, because from what I'm seeing, some of you do, then I do. If you can unlock stands with the points that you have acquired through the clone
If you guys pick stands, drop your lightsaber and pick it up again. Why is it one set?
That's how it works out. See who got like that.
I don't have enough, so I'm just gonna.
Get here.
I only have. Should I not? Should I not
Get
spend it
here.
on? E. I don't have
What?
Stances again. It's ER, right?
It would be great to spend on. That's why I said only at this moment in time for the dealing, I say that if you have any point to use them on the stats.
Okay. I only have 1 point, and so I need 2 points to buy a stand.
It's been a while. How do I change stance? It's just ER stances, right? Or does it change?
How do you use your stuff?
Did you drop
for defensive?
Oh. So you drop the saber.
Also, you actually the stance. I'm pretty sure. I'm not wrong.
I don't think I put it in a stance.
How do I?
Oh man, he gets off. Last time I was.
It's been a while.
Man, he off. Last time I was in here, I was getting assaulted by one of the Jedi's pets.
I bought aggressive.
You have to drop it, so it's
drop your
not.
lightsaber and pick it back up.
Oh.
Alright, so if anyone has a stance, drop it and then.
I'm like one skill.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah, but I said use your point for stance ability on the gun.
No, I only have. I don't have enough in general.
Same, yeah.
I was medcorp, so I wasn't fighting a lot.
I thought you had spent it life.
No,
The only reason I had a couple skill points because I was figuring out the lightsaber one now on that off hours. With like somebody else.
I think you need like 2 or 3 points for the first stance.
It's
Two.
two,
I only
yeah.
have one. I only have 1 skill point. Hold on, give me a minute. I might match you.
So, Eve, what's the difference between those different stances?
The difference between the specifically the way you fight, so defensive is more by you.
Okay,
Ghost.
It's a ghost! Call the Ghostbusters! Nothing makes me feel good.
I can't remember. Sorry.
It's a...
Ghost. Oh, it's sweet. That's the...
No, I'm Alex.
It's Pinocchio. Alex, nice.
Alright, so I don't enough points to get a stance.
Since you are partially stunned,
Yeah,
and you're connecting with the force, this thing called Order 66 flapping through your head.
So when you choose a stance, drop your lightsaber, slash top, and then you slash off.
And you think...
Yeah, I still don't... Yeah, I don't have enough for a rip.
I might be have the murder right, Master Prof.
I only have 1 point. I can't support a stand.
When you look at Padawan Rezkov, you only think about the lizard boy.
Oh.
That's a good pair of boots.
From now on, every time you see Rezkov, you call him Big Boy Lizard Boy.
That enough?
Yeah, I don't...
I changed.
No, I still only have... Oh, okay.
I gave you...
defense form.
You now have 3, you can get a stance.
Every millennial. I was good with my hat that dude. Fedora.
I'm so sorry. I was told I had to do something and I didn't tell you, and then I felt bad.
Oh, on, you like that again.
But I mean, you did have one of my old... I mean, you have one of my old mechs. It's not like you can have one.
That's as rad as hell. Look at this shit.
Ooh, who won that
Are
for
you guys got enough to deal with me?
I don't know.
Who won that?
I can't remember.
No, I did.
What are you checking for? No,
look at me.
I don't remember.
Sorry. Around. I look like I'm carrying a bunch of them.
Come on, everyone.
social justice warrior, what? Lead Lady B.
It's the one for...
We jump into that. I think that's your fucking sister, you goddamn...
Go back, kid, to chill with me, bro.
Put your lightsabers away. Jesus Christ.
Put the lightsabers away, everyone. God damn it. Put the lightsabers not be fucking toy.
Sorry, trying to...
Everybody, settle down.
When it looks like this one died, so he's probably the one who lost it.
Anyway, so, we're going to do the, go between, you attack and Alex again now with the passes. So, could you please follow me again? I could use, yeah, same place. Could you, sit there and repeat?
Hold on, let me bind Gao.
Have you trained 1,000?
Exactly, that would work.
Come on.
Hopefully it's only the Jedi that have trainings on right now. Or there's just some random blue trainee who has 1,000 now.
So, before we start? Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, they already vowed.
Okay.
Yeah, they already vowed.
Go.
Hey, he said only use,
Oh,
the
sorry.
new dancers. You were supposed to buy it else. You said it like 5 times. Disqualified.
Rip.
I got
You gonna
command you to get up, like fuck.
Alright.
Have fun, fire.
GG.
Now, I will have...
Again.
Miles and, fight. I don't know.
You gotta have the twins fight. Come on. I'm going to Holy Hunter.
Get up, you can fine. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Hey.
Okay, I'm back. Sam, is
If you
anything?
can meet here, you could go on the other side.
No. Miles, I thought it was Miles.
Okay, yeah.
I heard Miles.
He was AFK, so that's why, never mind.
Oh god, it's
Don't worry.
twins! You're making the twins fight each other! What have you done? You created a paradox!
What?
I can't hear you back there.
What?
Get off, goddamn.
Help me!
Goddamn. Hey, Val, you may argue.
How did you get on me?
Just can't.
Just about to bow out.
Your name is aren't even the same, goddamn. Have the same product.
Sorry, it was him what?
Just don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay then.
Fair. I'm sorry.
Wait.
What?
I don't feel good about this.
It's fine, mate. I've never been good in lightsaber fights. I was a counselor. I just sit back and heal people who got their boo-boos.
Okay.
Very noble, Nicholas.
I'll be hosting a quick sim in Hangar 1, just inside the hangar and get in the house. It's gonna be a little quick survival type thing, so hop in. Well, that's where you find me.
Which Jedi tryout?
When there's a my ghost in my head.
Oh my!
Oh my!
We'll cut the next person who makes a my joke.
Can't cut the
It's
joke.
not my
It's
fault.
my and with Milo.
Okay, stop people. Seriously.
So again, I'll be hosting a quick sim. Just hop in Hangar 1. Just hop inside the house. We'll be doing a little survival thing.
Oh god, no, what have you done? Stop.
He's created a paradox.
That was an EM too.
You haven't done anything. I have this still.
I tried to event. I always tell people when I ask, hey, you guys get.
Yes, I'm still awake.
When I try to event, I do have next effect, so it's not my fucking fault.
Was it that
I think I'm
bad?
gonna use this, Sam.
Yeah.
Another announcement. Yep, sim in Hangar 1. Small little survival. Just get inside the house. This will be downtime towards the lower vent. Hangar 1. Hangar 1.
I'm dumping all over with this floater. Is this like a prop?
No.
Yeah.
Be a clue.
Oof.
Ended him up. Good fight, dude.
It's Joel.
Fight.
Oh, that was a fight.
It was. It got close to me.
It was a pretty fight.
Thanks, Pappy. Oh yeah. Me.
You're over full. I can't do any more. It will be Miles
I'm
against
gonna reset their health.
Yes. No. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Okay.
Well, you're free to, of course, but I don't know. What that means shorter than from the track.
Huh? I can't hear you.
I'm saying you need to leave.
Yes, I need to leave. Yes.
I'm saying that I don't know how will affect your progress.
I'm coming.